is the H3 show. Back on this. I want to say a lovely Friday, but here in Los Angeles, it's a tragic Friday. We had to miss Wednesday and Thursday's members because LA was on fire. And yeah, I know. But let's not do booms for the fire, Zach. 0 booms for the fire, please. Today's episode is sponsored by Gamer Subs and Hexclad. Thank you to them. But luckily, at least in like LA, the LA city, the fires seem to have either moved on or been put out. The big problem now is the fire's still going in the valley, and it is going towards Ventura, isn't it?
Yeah. Last I looked, like an hour ago, it was almost up to like Mulholland, which is basically where the neighborhoods start up there. So that's not good.
And I don't know, what's the wind forecast? Because it's been calmer the past couple of days, but I heard there's going to... Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, fair enough. I apologize.
You're the weather guy. Why didn't you let me know?
But don't tease him like that. But the devastation's actually been, or the destruction's been pretty unprecedented. There's an entire city or neighborhood, I guess, but it's in LA called Pacific Palisades. And it's one of the nicest places in the city. I mean, it's a beautiful place. You know,
it's like on the bluffs overlooking the ocean. It's like right by Santa Monica and that whole area.
We go there all the time with the kids and the stroller and stuff. It's beautiful there. Such a nice place. Completely fucking gone. Jeez. I don't even know how that's possible because like we have
wiped out.
One of our friends, they used to live there. They moved, but that house was destroyed and it was burned down, and it wasn't that close. It wasn't really close to hills or anything like that. So like the entire city,
the whole city,
scorched.
Just all of it.
You see the photos of it.
I was saying in the chat last night, my cousins just bought their dream home in the Palisades.
Oh gosh!
And they were gonna move in a few weeks. And she's got early onset dementia, so this was gonna be like they were building it to accommodate her, and it's completely gone.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Dude. Here is, let's see here. Oh shit. New York Times has got us covered. It's not very helpful, is it? This one,
that one's been mostly put out.
We live like here, and it was like pretty fucking, it started here, so if the wind was blowing this way, our house probably would have burned down.
Crazy.
I mean, at the level of destruction it was
I think
doing.
so. Yeah, you got very fortunate.
We got so lucky.
And I mean, and not only that, I did a lot of work on the video. I was editing nonstop.
Devastating.
Well, and then like the first night especially, I had to stay up all night to keep an eye on the fire. And boy, I got a lot done. I'm telling you.
Nice.
I'm excited for this video, you guys. I really want you guys to see it. But enough about me. Let's look about this fire.
And Altadena also.
Pasadena was fucking destroyed. Or Altadena's.
Altadena,
Let me see. Here's the before and after. This part is really crazy.
Oh my god.
I saw a video from like the aerial or a helicopter that shows like looks like a nuclear bomb went off. Did you? I sent it in chat. You happen to have that?
Yeah, I think I could grab it. Second. You can see from that
I just don't know how
flattened right there.
What happens now? How do these people how do you recover from this?
Yeah, I don't know, because it's like a whole town. Thousands of houses. Thousands. It's fucking crazy.
Also, building in LA is so expensive and takes years.
Yeah, it's true.
So how even... I don't know.
I feel like from this angle, you can't even tell just how destroyed everything is.
Maybe just sent the video.
Yeah. Here, check this out. car. Let's see.
Oh, the fires are still burning, but just moments ago we had the smoke clear, and what we're seeing is just heart-wrenching. I mean, I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah.
I've covered the earthquakes, I've covered every fire here in Los Angeles for the last 40 years, and have never seen this type of devastation. Now, this is off of Sunset and Temescal Canyon and Pacific Palisades, and look at this. I mean, war zone. It looks like a war zone. It looks like it was bombed. Every single home in this area is lost.
As I'm coming down the middle of the night,
I had to
no lights.
stop going on Instagram because literally all of my friends' houses burnt down from growing up. I saw at least 6.
I think all of us know people that lost their house.
It's insane.
Yeah. Someone from Teddy Fresh who they think pretty sure their house burned.
Yeah, they're staying with us right now, and it's her and her mom.
Oh my God.
So it's 2 houses that they still don't really know what happened to, but most likely I feel like.
Yeah, they're gone probably.
I don't know.
Based on the location.
It's devastating.
A few of us were evacuated. We weren't, luckily. We were really close, but AB, you guys got evac'd, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were that close to it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was confusing. I don't know if it's just because we're not from here or what, but we're getting calls saying evacuate.
Oh my God, bro. Somebody in the city needs to be fucking executed for the crimes that they've been doing.
Yeah, there was 2.
I got one this morning.
Yeah.
They sent a text message to. So generally, they do a really good job of keeping everyone informed. Like, hey, your area needs to evacuate. So somebody somehow sent text messages to everybody in LA County saying your area needs to evacuate.
Yeah, immediately. Which I live super far from any of the fires, fortunately. And
So you're like, doesn't make sense.
Is there a new one? What's how the hell am I being told to evacuate?
Immediately, we're in this HOA group chat where they're all just a bunch of kind of hysterical old ladies.
Yeah, that sounds.
Everybody starts freaking the fuck out. My mom is messaging the group chat, freaking out. Dude, it's such a disaster. And then
I could break a penis.
They sent another text, I guess, a few hours later, being like, that was a false alarm.
Yeah.
And then this morning, when I was getting ready for work, I got it again.
Me too.
I got it again.
And from what I understand, they didn't send a follow-up cancellation on this one. Not yet. It's been 12 hours, so
Well,
see.
it took them a few hours than the first time they did it, too.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? Now is not the time to be causing panic in the whole county. Jesus.
All day, me and Lena had both sides of our family telling us to leave, but I'm like, they're just worried. But then when we saw
my family too.
Yeah, when we saw that final message, I was like, fuck it, let's just go. And we weren't sure what's the best place. Everywhere we looked on the map looked like fire, so we just went to Vegas. We said, fuck it. We slept there for the night.
That's a
birthday. I was in Las Vegas.
That's a mob. Yeah, you guys mobbed it down out of there.
Yeah.
This is, Pacific Palisades. This is a super affluent neighborhood, too. These houses are probably on average $6 million.
Jeez.
So when calculating the monetary loss is going to be unreal, dude. Yeah. And, it's so hard to get insurance in LA. And I think now, after this, I don't know how any of us are going to have house insurance.
Yeah.
And every
There's
year, our
already,
house insurance gets so fucking more expensive. It's becoming untenable.
It was already happening this year before the fire. They start canceling, and then it's really hard to find a new one.
Yeah. So when we started, from when we moved in 5 years ago, it's tripled.
Wow.
It's fucking insane, dude. It's like a mortgage payment at this point. But I can see why. I mean, look at this shit. So yeah, we're in the office. The smoke is pretty much cleared here. It's a little tiny bit stinky outside, but for the most part, it seems
I actually saw it dropped from moderate to the next tier down, actually.
We're fine.
It's like an average smoggy day in LA where we are right now.
Yeah.
So let's not say fine, but, the normal level of shitty.
I mean, it's a blue sky outside.
Yeah.
You can see the sun.
It's because all of the
It's a
smoke's
rainy
being
day
blown
out here in
east
Los
offshore.
Angeles.
So it's going away from us, thankfully.
But as I understand it, the winds are about to come back.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Wind forecast, Los Angeles. And once the winds come up, then fires can start anywhere at any time. people are suspicious that it's arson now. I don't know if this is just one of these weird hysterical myths going around. Like that's another HOA thing where they're like, keep an eye out for any suspicious people in the neighborhood.
So someone was arrested yesterday.
I saw that.
Trying to start a fire over in Woodland Hills.
Yeah.
So were they trying to, or was it? I saw suspected. Like they caught his ass.
No, I read he had a blowtorch and was trying to light a bunch of trash cans in front of somebody's house on fire.
That's not very incognito. That sounds like mental illness.
Apparently, he was traveling on a bike with a blowtorch, and the more I read about this, I'm like, this is a fucking crazy person.
This is
whether they were all started like that, or this was somebody who is crazy and saw fires, was like, I want to start more.
Because like our HOA ladies, they're saying it's like they have a whole conspiracy going on, that it's somebody very knowledgeable and competent, and they're working with knowledge of the winds to set fires.
We got this copy pasta from that was like, we have somebody deep in the LAPD that gave us this insider information that these are being started by a very like knowledgeable arson that knows about weather patterns and wind.
Okay.
If someone's trying to put shit on fire, it'd be more fire. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like.
True.
Deep
undercover.
Dry.
I mean,
so dry.
The reality, I've lived here my whole life. These Santa Ana winds that happen every year, and it always sucks. This is, as far as my memory goes, the worst they've ever been. And so it's really, you don't have to come up with too many theories. Literally just somebody throwing a cigarette out of their car window.
Yeah.
Like anything would have set this off.
That's
so.
right. And
we had no rain.
So everything's
it's super dry, and the winds are the worst I've ever seen them. And so it was a perfect combination for this to happen.
For those of you who don't know, the Santa Ana winds, it happens around this time of year when warm air comes blowing up from Mexico and causes like fairly strong winds. Apparently there was gusts of like 100 miles per hour in certain parts. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like desert air. Normally, LA gets air from the ocean, but it reverses, and all of a sudden we get desert air here.
So dry and warm air. 10 people died. That's so sad.
Whoa, it went up.
A lot of pets and animals died.
Oh, it's so sad.
People didn't want to fucking leave their houses.
Dude, I saw clips of people leaving their dogs behind. That's so fucked up.
I can't see that.
I haven't seen that. Really?
Yeah, the firefighters are rescuing these like abandoned dogs.
What?
I don't know if they. I hope they'll believe that they weren't abandoned and it just in the chaos.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Gabe, what do you think about all the fires happening?
Well, it's affecting everybody, not just financially but emotionally. You know, people are out of jobs and they don't have no money. You know, what they're gonna do? You know, I'm just worried about that. How are they gonna pay their bills?
Right. There's been a lot of businesses were totally destroyed. Restaurants, businesses, everything, man, was just annihilated. It's true. That's a good point, Gabe.
Yeah, and then I have a solution. Why, they're making these artificial rains like in the Emirates or the United Arabs, artificial rain because that area is so dry and stuff. Why can't they implement that the same thing in LA because of the
That's a good point. That's a good point. The Arabs are doing the artificial rain. They figured that out.
Yeah,
there's a One Piece episode about that.
We talked about it one time, right? Or was it not on not on air? Maybe.
No, we've talked about it. It's called cloud seeding, and they do it to an extent here in California, but I think over the Central Valley where all the agriculture is, if they're not getting enough rain, they do that a little bit. But
for emergencies like this, instances like this, they should implement cloud seeding and artificial rain in those like areas where it's like affected the most on the wildfires.
I don't know the science behind it. I would imagine that for whatever reason, it's probably not a viable option.
Well, the problem with doing it now, like doing it ahead of time, I suppose, to add some moisture might help. But once the fire's actually begun, rain can actually be terrible because it causes mudslides. Because all of the plants that normally hold the soil together are burned out, and so if there's suddenly heavy rains, that's when you get like giant mudslides in the hills.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Gabe?
Well, the fires are out, but it's terrible with the mudslides. But
there it is. You got out of the fire pot and into the fire. Gabe, I'm glad to see that we're all on the same page about the fire. I saw this video of yours from 2 days ago. So this was on, how do I click with this thing? Love got me this ergonomic. Love, thank you. So thoughtful of Love. Yes, he got me this ergonomic anti-Tourette's mouse.
I figured it might help. I don't know. Worth a try.
I'm going to try it out. Thank you. So here's Gabe from Tuesday evening.
This is fucking hell. Fucking traffic. Fuck. It's not Thursday. It's not Friday. What the fuck's going on? What's this fucking traffic? On a fucking Tuesday. It's only fucking Tuesday. It's only fucking Tuesday. It's fucking traffic. Fuck. It's...
You know, did you, at the time, did you not know what was happening, or was it a...
Were you kidding?
I know something's happening in the fire here. I didn't know people are going in that direction. There's other directions too, not just the valley, but why can't they go somewhere like Long Beach or San Diego?
Go south. Why everyone going north?
They're going all in my direction, unless they're going to Vegas.
So that was a genuine expression of frustration about the traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's tough, man.
I was stuck in that traffic on the first day of the fires.
Yeah.
I was coming back from work. It was terrible.
Was it, you said it took you an hour and a half to get?
Yeah.
That's pretty intense. Well, that's very tragic. I mean, I'm very sorry that you guys got stuck in traffic.
It was rough.
Yeah. Let's see here. Here, I've got a whole bunch of media of stuff that's interesting. One dude was caught on. He's throwing fucking tubs of gasoline. He's throwing tubs of gasoline at the burning hillside.
Throwing gasoline.
I'm assuming because he realized it was in his car and he didn't want to explode.
Yeah.
But he's throwing it at a burning hill. Like, yes. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit.
People shouldn't be belonging to society.
Bro, what
are you doing?
Fuck, bro.
So, my understanding was he got arrested.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, don't do that.
That's next level fucking insane.
You do realize there's still gasoline in your car, right? Like, it doesn't matter if it's in the back seat or in the fucking engine.
Well, I mean, if it was like, oh shit, I have a ton of gasoline. I mean, I'd rather.
I mean, if you
not be blown
it could
up
be
in my
dangerous
car.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the solution was probably just not bring that along.
Yeah, that was where he went sideways with that. Guys on the news says that the fires are because of gay people. Oh, what's your thought on that theory, Gabe?
Gay people, I'm nothing. I don't think they're involved with that stuff, but it's like there's people that are, people that are jealous, and because people are successful, some insane people want to fucking, light stuff on fire. Just I don't know. I don't know if it's a belief or it's just fucking. I don't know. I can't explain it. I'm just,
it's the haters, not the gays.
Not the gays.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either.
They're not.
I don't know how it started. They're,
It's all the gay people in LA.
What? Even for Fox News, they had to bail.
We don't know how
What
it
a crazy
started.
take.
It's all the gay people in LA.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a
Definitely.
fucking
Unacceptable. Gina, I don't know how it's
it's kind of heartwarming in a sense how far we've come.
Nice.
Even on Fox News, it's 2025 people.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
That's Fox 11. That's the local. That's the LA station.
Okay.
No. That's the Fox streaming YouTube news.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it saw.
Is that
11
Fox Nation? Is that what it
says
says?
live now.
Yeah. No. That's the YouTube streaming Fox.
Oh, it says it right there. Fox 11 coverage.
Oh.
They're probably just restreaming the local coverage because they are there.
Well, either way, we love it. She said unacceptable right away.
You know what? Even if the fires were starting because of them, I wouldn't. They're still worthy, right, Olivia?
Of course. Also, would you even be mad?
I'm not at them.
Yep,
I'd be mad
not
at
at
God. If God's starting fires because there's dudes kissing in LA, then that's kind of on God.
That is on God.
That's on God.
On God.
They're just too hot. They're just too hot.
I'm not gay.
Everybody's been buzzing about these incredible water dumping airplanes and the pilots that have been just running these
big massive
non-stop bombing missions from the ocean to the fires.
Dumps.
Really.
Here, they have the LA County Firehawks have these pre-positioned pods of water that they've set up in the area. I remember our colleague Phil Schumann did a story on this a few years ago, which is kind of wild, where they're able to just fly in, basically have these tanks ready to go, and it gets them water close because they know that an area like this, and look at that drop there. Woo, that was beautiful.
That was good.
Love that drop.
Like, look how effective
Dude, that was good.
That's right. They didn't have that a couple days ago in Pacific Palisades.
Unbelievable.
That was completely shut that fire down.
That pilot popped 6 milligram lip pillows and listened to Creed. That got clogged, dude.
Look at that drop.
Look at that drop. Holy shit.
In a controlled setting, I would watch this at the Olympics.
Yes.
Right. True. That's a good.
That'd be
That's
really
really
good.
interesting. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. These are helicopters. There's also airplanes that came down from Canada.
The Super Scooper.
Super Scoopers. We have any super scoopers?
Oh wait, there was an interesting.
Oh, there is. Here, I have a super
post
scooper
on our
video.
subreddit. A fan of ours' dad is one of the pilots.
So there was a story that for a few hours during the height of the fire, all the super scoopers had to be grounded because some fucking psychotic, content-brained, probably David Dobrik, flying a drone.
Oh yeah, the vlogs are back.
And one of the super scoopers hit it and was damaged.
Yeah. What the
And
hell?
so they had to ground them all until they figured out what the fuck was going on. So shout out to David Dobrik, who's likely flying that drone. But yeah, here's a super scooper. Here he is scooping. So they come to the ocean, they scoop it up, and then they go back to the fire. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, that's sick.
Fill that up.
That's so sick.
Fill that tank up. Dude, that must look insane from the beach.
Dude, I want to go look at that. They're still doing it?
It's
doing it nonstop. Yeah,
fucking sick.
I don't think you'll see it off of our coastline though.
Fuck.
But God, if standing here with those going right overhead, they're probably massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, these people are heroes.
Yeah, they're awesome.
So the fan, your dad is a hero.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Where is
Your dad is a superhero.
Yeah, superhero. Here is someone who said their father-in-law is the operator.
Wow.
Of this plane that was hit by a drone. Let's take a look here. Please don't be content brain. These planes are not operating right now because of a drone accident. Yeah. Of course something like that happened. This is LA, right?
That's crazy. That person's child watches the show.
Hello, you're dead.
Yeah.
Look what it
the
did.
boyfriend's dad. It's the boyfriend's dad.
Okay, close enough.
Well, no, it's wife. He said father-in-law, Dan.
Oh,
Be
father-in-law.
respectful.
Sorry.
You should. I mean, as someone who's engaged, you should respect.
I mean, I'm just reading their post. It says my boyfriend's dad is a pilot for the fire.
Oh, it didn't say father. No, it says father-in-law.
It says both.
That's confusing. I apologize. But look at the damage.
Yeah, that ain't cheap.
Nuts.
That ain't gonna be cheap.
Well, luckily he didn't fucking die. I mean, what the hell?
Dude, throw the book at that person. Like, for real.
If they
like,
can find
in this
out, yeah.
situation, to
They
like,
should get arrested.
get one of those planes messed
Terrorism charges.
up. That is like nuts. You fucked up real bad.
I mean, those are so valuable.
That's the number one thing that
cause,
they have. Like,
to cause for those to be not functioning for a few hours or a few days is crazy.
yeah.
The first night we could see from my closet window the intense orange glow of the fire on the hill. Which the only other time I've seen that is right when we moved in 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And the fire was burning towards us, and luckily it stopped at the
freeway,
the 405. So we almost got burned down when we moved in.
Damn, twice.
Resources pouring in here, trying to get water on this fire. They're going to start with the leading edge here, but that might have been just a recon flight. Not sure if he made a drop or not. I didn't see it. Did you see it, Lucas? I can't tell. But go ahead. Now that we're on the west side of this fire, you can see the distance between Curson Avenue and the closest flames here. So fortunately, the neighborhood along Curson has not yet been touched. The wind is blowing parallel to Curson, more directly towards Franklin and towards Hollywood Boulevard. So That's the main body of fire there. Let's go ahead and widen out again, Lucas, and show the proximity to Hollywood Boulevard from this angle. You're going to get a better idea of the geography here as that fire is being blown downhill through the Hollywood Hills towards Hillside Avenue, towards Gardner Street, where LAFD is responding, towards Vista Street, Sierra Bonita, and ultimately Hollywood Boulevard.
So yeah, a good friend
come
of...
on. Are they fucking for real? Fire Road? I mean, who's doing that? It's so insensitive.
Good friend of Ali and I was in that neighborhood, and they came and they were refugees at our place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do we have that video I sent of these two guys who were in their house?
Yeah.
That was insane.
I do have that.
Yeah, that Hollywood one spread very quickly.
That was it happened so fast on Tuesday night. It was like, oh, there's a fire. It's like, okay, well, that happens pretty much all the time. And then it's like, oh yeah, the entire Palisades is like burned down. What is Gabe doing down here? Gabe, what have you done?
This is him seeding the clouds, apparently.
You're seeding the clouds.
Oh.
Is that the...
I believe that's Storm from the X-Men.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
She's in Marvel
AKA
Rivals.
from Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
From
where
Marvel Rivals.
Where we've been juicing.
Yeah.
We've been heavily juicing
She's
the
horrible.
past week.
Yeah, very bad character.
Well, she was just buff.
Oh, nice.
The new patch that was
Sick.
just released this afternoon.
Couldn't come later.
Actually, I was watching Hassan play that game for my research. It actually looks pretty cool.
For research?
Yeah, because he does this thing where he goes, how can I address criticism at a time when genocide's happening? And then like the next day he's playing Marvel Rivals all day.
He
It's like-
sucks at the game.
Really?
Would you be
I
down
watched
to
a bit. I was like, he's ass, bro.
Would you be down to settle the beef with a 1v1?
I think, from what I've heard of his skill level, I mean, I've seen you play FPS. You're surprisingly good, Ethan. I think you could probably...
After I got smoked by Love after Counter-Strike?
Yeah, but that's like his
Embarrassing.
game.
Yeah,
that's his game.
that
That'd be
was
like
like
challenging
home
me to
court.
Halo 3.
Yeah.
Like, it's not happening.
One of you guys could be Captain America, and the other one could be Iron Man. That could be like Civil War.
Right.
Nah, it's
Well,
we
you
gotta
used to play
settle. We gotta
Overwatch,
settle
right?
this on the streets.
You used to play Overwatch, right?
I played a bit. I didn't get that
Oh,
deep
okay.
into it. Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you. Here is people evacuating horses, and that part's too sad. I don't like those videos with animals getting hurt. But here's this one I wanted to show you guys. I'm assuming these people got out safely because of the videos on the internet. But my God, I don't know what neighborhood it's in.
You're gonna be okay.
Oh.
Shit.
That is-
the cars. What happens? Don't worry about that, dude.
I can't imagine.
He said, we're going to be okay. This is literally the meme.
Oh yeah,
This is
everything's
the
fine.
this is fine meme. He said
Scary
it.
fuck.
Yeah, it's terrifying though. Jokes aside. They were rescued,
Yeah.
by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
The video survived, so I'm assuming. But like, man, I'm surprised they did.
Got the
Frankly,
one already?
this looks like you can see why these houses burned down. I mean, look at this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the winds are crazy strong.
That's such a like inferno like fire.
Yeah.
So
Outside.
hot.
Look at that. It's right on his porch.
Hay que salir de aquí, abrir la ventana, güey. Huh?
Kind of way too chill, I feel like.
They're in shock probably.
He just keeps going, damn, that's right outside. Ugh.
So their house probably burned down.
Yeah, for sure. It had to have. So don't do that,
Don't do that.
you know?
You need to leave.
No.
Yeah, I saw it from my apartment in downtown, like just the whole hill being
Oh, you can
on
see
fire.
it.
Yeah, I went up on the helicopter pad, and it's like such a daunting view. Scary.
Yeah, it's scary when that fire comes rolling through. It is scary, but that's what's going on in our neck of the woods. Gabe, fortunately, is working on seeding clouds. Nice chain, by the way. Is that new? Oh, that's the Teddy Fresh one.
recently. The original thing broke, and I had my own chain kind of customized.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. I'm wearing a Teddy Fresh shirt, by the way. It's available on teddyfresh.com.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Where's that?
Teddyfresh.com. You can buy this shirt.
Look at that.
Gabe's got a Teddy Fresh shirt. I don't know if that's probably not available currently.
Probably not anymore.
Quit disrespecting
my mother.
My mother. Mother Earth.
Hey, come on. Who you kidding? Gabe, are you following the Blake Lively versus Justin Balzania story?
I don't follow those stuff.
No.
Good for you, man.
Pretty interesting. I like this graphic. Is this by an artist?
Yes.
Oh, Mikey Poster. Mikey.
Big Mike.
Yeah, anyway, Gabe, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you're okay, and you made it home safely through that traffic.
Yeah, I must say, I love you guys. Happy New Year, and God bless you guys. I'm glad you came to do the show today.
Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that, and same to you. Happy New Year to you, my friend. All the best this year to you.
Happy 2025.
You look great,
God
by
bless.
the way. I like the facial hair, the haircut, everything's working for me. You look good.
Definitely.
It's like it's a new thing, and every New Year try something different.
I like it. It's good.
Shaved head. Now it's my fucking beard, and I'm starting on this carnivore diet where it's just all meat only.
Yo, are you really?
I heard that can fix
Carnivore
anything.
diet, baby. All meat, baby.
Yeah, I heard that's some kind of miracle worker, Zach.
Carnivore diet will fix that.
Yeah. All right. Well, let us know how that goes. I'm curious because I've heard a lot of hype about it.
We're trying it and see. It's kind of working right now. I'm losing 5 pounds.
How long you been doing that?
I just started this week.
And what are you eating mostly? What kind of meat?
It's just beef, chicken, and some eggs.
Is that inexpensive? It's got to be expensive compared to like normal dining.
So
right?
I lost 25 pounds since I started doing it.
That's pretty serious.
Thank you.
Nice.
Very good. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's fantastic.
So I was, talking to Nick, and he's like, "Yo, let me get on that." And I guess Gabe's trying it now too.
I think it's on you, Zach. You inspired me and my man Nick for
Nick. What's the shits like? Can I ask? On just meat.
Solid.
Well,
I can't explain.
So, at first, it's pretty hardcore.
And by hardcore, you mean like constipation or like diarrhea?
It can go either way.
It's a coin toss.
Diarrhea for me.
Diarrhea. Okay.
Yeah, but
I'm honest about it.
And that's been consistent diarrhea for you, Gabe, since you started?
Oh well, not too consistent.
Sounds healthy.
Not right. Not the diarrhea isn't consistent, of course. I mean the frequency of it. Yeah. That's very good. All right, guys. Well, keep us posted. All right, Gabe. You have a good weekend out there. Stay safe. Okay.
All right.
Keep our eye out. Look out for any arsons. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
God bless you guys, and hopefully this fire will be contained. Well, mostly some of it this weekend.
I'll take some of it.
That's right.
Take some.
Make it for a happy Monday.
That's right. All right, Gabo. Be good. Okay. Nice to see you, bud.
All right. Nice to meet you.
All right.
See you
Take
later.
care.
Bye.
I'll also say this, unrelated, but I am in such a state of relief knowing that everything on my project is backed up. No fire can destroy that. Nothing is going to stop this video from happening.
Yes. The first day it was not, and I was so stressed.
No, it was still last night. I've been working on it for like weeks.
So if the house burns down, at least you got the video.
Yes.
So thank you, Dan, help me set that up.
No problem.
It's automatic now, and there's no stopping it.
All right, we are at 34 minutes.
All right, so let's thank our sponsors, and we'll get straight into the Balzania story, because apparently there's a lot of meat on that
It's
film.
a dooze.
Yeah.
It's a dooze.
This is funny, actually. Another former H3 guest called me out. It's like an epidemic.
Oh, I know. This upset me.
First, it was
way more than
Audrey.
the Aubrey.
Then it was Comrade Casey. It was Jake Doolittle, and now this guy.
Now this,
bro. What the fuck does he have to say, man? I trusted you.
Wait, what is this one?
I trust.
So fucked up.
Trusted you, bro.
Oh my god.
What?
I trusted you, man. That's his thing.
Why would he say that?
Yeah.
Why would he say that?
What did he say?
Play it again.
You can't understand. Play it again.
Yeah, play it again.
Did you not
You're
catch
not
that?
listening.
Play it again. Yeah.
I'm surprised TikTok let him post that.
Yeah, that's too. That's
anti-Semitic much.
Very.
Dude, the explosion one. That might be his finest work. It's
you not
making me
remember
laugh
him?
every time.
He does TikToks where he does voicing to silly sounds, but he's like really good at it.
Yeah.
He called into the show.
No, I do remember from those like live streams.
Yeah.
He did. He did this one.
Oh yeah, that's him.
Classic.
Yeah, good man. Hate to see him become a fallen fan though. All right, so let's thank our sponsors who are great, who are greatly appreciated today. Starting with Gamer Subs Nation.
Oh yes.
You know what I need when I'm feeling dehydrated? A sip of the subs.
Sip of the subs. Tip of the tops.
One sip of the sup, and you'll know what's up.
Hey!
That's good.
You can use that, guys. We got a new flavor in the works, but until then, we have our stalwart flavor, the spicy margarita Sigma Brain flavor.
Stalwart flavor?
It's the flavor that's held us down and continues to hold everybody down. It's very exciting. It's not spicy.
It doesn't hold me down. It lifts me up.
Right. Right. You said it. If you don't like spicy, you'll still like this. I promise. It's just a nice little tingle on your tongue. You know? This is why I like Gamer Subs. No sugar. Tastes delicious. It's caffeinated. It's got minerals, vitamins, electrolytes, and it's hydrating. So it's everything you really want in a beverage. And if you're
amazing,
I know a lot of people actually have lost weight on Gamer Subs because if you're hooked to sugary drinks, you're drinking Coke and whatever full sodas every day. If you can make a switch to something like this, you're going to lose weight.
Sometimes I get that feeling I just want something and I don't know what, you know? Especially late at night. And it's like, gotta cut the late night snacking at our age. It's a hard one for me.
That's deadly. That kills. Late night snacking kills.
So I feel like this is kind of like a
This
good...
is 0 calories.
Yeah.
Kick one of those down. That's right. Right, love?
You're exactly right. One of these, you can store it everywhere in your backpack, to school, to work. You gotta buy a water bottle and a couple scoops of this.
What flavor is that? Mango?
This is peach tea, which is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Probably like top 10. I have a lot of favorites.
I've tried that one.
Like having a bottle of water and then like being able to make that something next level, right? Something fun.
Yeah, it's nice.
Boom. Easy.
Yeah, it's great. They have so many flavors too. If you're not into the spicy marg, go. They have a ton of flavors. They're all delicious. You could try flavors forever, not run out. I feel like
there's a lot. Yeah,
they literally have infinite flavors.
All different flavors.
Use code H3, guys, and you will get a gamersubs.gg/H3. You will get a free sample. And when I say free, I mean free.
No, surely there's a catch, Ethan.
There can't be. No, there's not. We've done this before. I'll tell you. Go to this link, gamersubs.gg/H3. Click on the free sample, and they will ship it to you. All you got to do is put in your name, email address, and address. You don't need credit card info. You don't need anything.
What?
Anywhere you are in the world, they'll send you a packet with free samples.
What?
It's unbelievable. It's the greatest marketing idea I've ever heard in my life. I mean, if it doesn't bankrupt your company, but they figured it out in a way that
that's not our problem.
It's not. Yeah, that the bankruptcy thing's their problem.
Yeah, that's on them.
As long as the check's clear.
This one remains my favorite, black cherry.
Oh, black cherry's good.
It's still my favorite.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Amazing.
Yeah, so support the show, support our sponsors, get a free trial anywhere in the world. No credit card, no nothing. Gamersubs.gg/H3, code H3. We love them so much, and we love you guys. Thank you for supporting the show. Hey! Another thank you to Hexclad. Another fantastic, lovely sponsor who we love, love, love. And again, privileged to work with somebody who is not only a great sponsor, but also a great product that I can put my full weight behind. I use Hexclad at home, and
Every day.
I love these pans. I love these knives. Hexclad has infiltrated the entire staff.
It has.
Love, are you still slicing it up?
I'm slicing it up. I got them all stored on like a nice magnet little.
It comes with that.
Stand.
Watch
Yeah, it
this.
comes with that. And the knives, I've said this before. A sharp knife will save you from cutting yourself. Because a dull knife, you'll slip. You'll end up cutting yourself.
Yep.
Sharp knives, you just get to shop in and know, like it's so much simpler.
Shop yop.
Here's the thing about Hexclad, and thank you, Dan, for pulling that up. I'm gonna have to film another one because this one's kind of weird, but you get the point. If you go to Hexclad, guys.
Would you like me to play it?
Yeah, one sec. First of all, if you go to Hexclad and use our code, which is what, Dan?
H3H3.
H3H3, you get 10% off. Boom, done.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Second of all,
what's the
if
second
you look at their pans, I want to show you their pans first. They're scratch proof. I have used these for like 2 years now, and I've scraped on these bitches. I have cooked on them frequently, and they look good as new. It's unreal. They're non-stick, non-scratch.
And I still have our previous ones in the drawers, and I never use them now.
They look like
look like shit.
I don't even know why. We should just throw them out.
We should.
Give them to Goodwill or something, because I never reach for those. It's always the Hexclads. Here, pull that video up, Dan. Show them what I'm talking about. Here I am preparing a soup, and they got to hear it. Hear that? It's a terrible video.
I'm applying quite a bit of force. I'm telling you, this
But you get the point.
Yeah.
You get the point.
I think we can make a better video.
I can definitely make a better video, but you get the point. It just looks like there's a little bit of water in it, and I'm scratching. Let's make
He was actually cooking though.
Yeah, I was.
I don't know what was.
Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna cook something for real and show you guys. But bang for the buck, man. I've bought in like mid-range pots, and they just fall apart.
Our last set was just as much as this cost.
Yeah.
And we don't use them anymore.
They were nice. But these ones, and like the screws, the handles, stuff like that always falls apart on the cheaper ones. Everything is iron clad, tight. And they have a lifetime warranty, so what do you have to lose, huh? You know what I mean? That's Hexclad, guys. That's Hexclad power. For limited time only, our listeners get 10% off your order with our exclusive link. Just head over to hexclad.com/H3H3. You're sure that's it, Dan? Because it just says insert code.
I am sure.
Okay, good. Support our show and check them out at hexclad.com/H3H3. Make sure to let them know who sent you. Bon appetit. Let's eat with Hexclad's revolutionary cookware. We love them. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm playing the fucking intro! Shut the fuck up!
Whoa!
Shut up!
Hey!
Shut up!
Hey! Chill, dude.
I'm done with the sponsors. It's fine. Why is he yelling at me?
Shut up!
Okay, fine. You take the lead. Do the show then.
Shut up! I'm playing the fucking intro! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up!
God, he's angry.
Why is he so mad?
So angry.
It's crazy.
Yeah, somebody submitted that on the subreddit, and they were right. New Keemstar Soundbite just dropped. As good as bitch, you have nothing. For and time will tell, but it is very good.
I think this is better.
Better? No.
150%.
Easy.
We
there.
just found it.
Doesn't
called
matter.
it. He
I'm
called
calling it right now. I think it's better.
Well, then you've got your foot on the scale. You can't call it. You're the guy that controls it. You know what I
You
mean?
can call it.
Here, let's watch it though.
Good. Shut up. Shut up. Court hasn't even started yet.
Hey, Keem, I tagged you in the message. It should be.
Shut up! I'm playing the fucking intro. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up.
I mean, he's playing the intro. He's right. You know what I mean? We need silence on the set.
That, frankly, I mean, you guys all know that's me almost every episode right before we go live on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dan has anger issues that really come out. Dan and Daniel.
I'm playing the fucking intro. Shut the
It's
fuck
very
up. Shut up. Shut up.
It's very Dorit coded from Beverly Hills Housewives. None of you guys are watching, but Tom is watching.
There's a really funny.
So he knows what I'm talking about. Oh, and Hassan.
Shut up! Shut up!
Yes.
I know. I'm so deep, you guys. I'm so deep. Shout out to Zach and Gabe who are. They're doing a podcast talking about the carnivore diet. I think that's Elon Musk and Jordan.
Carnivore diet will fix that.
Jordan Pete.
I'm telling you, man.
Jordan Pete.
So. There's so much goofs and gaffs and stuff, but I don't want to run out of time.
Yeah, I think we got to get in.
How about this
stuff? No, not how about this.
What about at least the Joe Rogan and Mel Gibson stuff?
It is pretty good. But let's get back to it after.
All right.
We should start the.
Let's do the Blake
thing.
Lively
It's long.
updates then.
Yeah.
So, Olive, you have a presentation?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
This is one of my favorite stories that happened, or the most noteworthy anyway, because at the time, do we have clips? We got to go back.
We got to go back.
Yes, don't you worry.
It is. Okay, good.
Okay.
I did my work.
She's got
So I don't even need to set this up, do I?
No.
Very
No.
good. All right. You take Jesus, take the wheel.
Okay.
Oh, my favorite.
Ready?
I forgot
Ready to
about
hit it?
this.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, that was perfect. First time.
Okay. She's good.
She's good, folks.
She's
Thank
the
you,
best.
everyone, for being here today. Today, we're talking about this is a very serious topic, not goofy. We're going to be talking about Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni. They have both filed suits so far. Blake against
Dueling
Justin.
lawsuits.
Oh.
And the
Bro,
New York
literally trying to look like the male protagonist from a
Yes.
fucking female smut novel.
Yes. So Blake's lawsuit was detailed in the New York Times. And though there are many more to come from Justin's side, he has filed against the New York Times already.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
For how much again? Is like $250 million he's suing
Yeah.
the
At
New York
least.
Times?
At least.
All right. So why don't we go back in time a little bit?
Please.
Previously on.
Yeah, previously on the H3 pod.
Okay.
Ethan had a premonition.
Or you're happy, even if it makes you look weak.
Dude, who's he talking to?
Are you confident?
Like, this isn't 1950.
Nate, can you go full screen on this? Yeah, because it's in the box.
This isn't
listen to the women in your
1950
life.
where you get to go like, hey, what if men actually
hear their ideas and
said
their
they love
solutions,
you
to
to their
hold
kids?
their anguish.
What if men actually smiled and, said they enjoy something? It's like, yeah, welcome to the fucking 2024. We don't need TED Talks about it.
He's about to say something really beautiful, though.
Yes, Dan? What were you going to say?
Absolutely correct.
I'm unsure how much is shtick and how much is how serious of a response.
You don't get too defensive for him. Let's hear him out.
I think this is a wonderful TED Talk, personally.
Justin Baldoni, more like Justin Balzon Dan's.
What I was going to say is just earlier today we were discussing how there was a huge amount of people talking shit about that kid for crying for Tim Walz. So maybe, there are still a lot of people that need to hear this.
Doing that. They're not watching about it, but let's see. You're right. Maybe that's a good point.
Actually believe them, even if what they're saying is against you. And will you be man enough?
Wait, I'm going to go back.
Even
so
if
that you
to
can-
hold their anguish.
Are we ready? Have we seen enough skepticism
No.
from you at the time? Okay, let's keep going.
No, because the
wanna see
audience
more.
gets super fucking angry at him.
I do
and the
remember
whole
that.
situation gets soured. And people were like on the subreddit, mean posting, and Ethan, you're so fucking you're perpetuating negative male stereotypes. No, there will come a day when people will actually start listening to me.
I was with you on this, but then I saw the chat and I bitched out. I backed
don't
out.
blame you, man.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with
it. It was a viper's pit.
Yeah.
Court of public opinion is a very interesting thing.
The thing is, my take on this guy, just from the get-go, is like he's trying way too hard to be like the savior of women. To me, it's very bizarre. Like, you're doing a TED Talk about how dudes need to be respectful for women. It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
no, I mean, not that you can't do that, but like, who are you even to do that? Like, the dude from the cover of the romance novel who's like fucking just like a whatever actor is doing, the world tour of Respect Women. It's like, what do we? I got weird vibes.
You got the
Trying
ick.
too hard.
You got the ick.
Big time.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting idea where there's a separation between like believing these things and like truly advocating for it versus being like, I'm going to be me on a stage and talk about it. Where he has a podcast for it, but also he's
got a whole podcast about Respect Women.
It's called Man Enough.
Did you see what I'm saying?
It feels like overcompensation.
It's so overcompensation.
Yeah.
Like, this is your whole identity is man enough. You do have any hobbies? Also, yeah, that's why. Of course, everything he's saying is true, but like, obviously, that was my kind of thing too. It's like, obvious.
Well, guess what, past Ethan? You were allegedly correct.
Allegedly.
Let's move on to the next.
Wait, AB, we want to watch more of this, don't we?
Oh, I want to.
I would love to. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, let's.
press play.
I remember the
Let's not hurry
storms.
through.
It was a very emotional
Yeah, it was
episode.
tumultuous time.
Let me fast forward a little bit to where we were.
And will you be man enough,
Wait, I'm going to go back
even
so
if
that you
to
can hear
hold their anguish, to hear their ideas and their solutions,
He's talking about women.
to hold their anguish
Obviously.
and actually believe them, even if what they're saying is against you.
Hold on,
And
pause.
will you be man enough?
This
to
man
stand up
goes.
to
That
other
quote
men
is
when you
very important.
He goes, will you be man enough when the accusations are about you
Yep.
to not question them? It's like, well, I mean, you have a right to defend yourself if you don't like. That's such a weird statement.
That's pretty weird.
You have no right to defend yourself.
Well, I think it's an interesting.
Look,
Well,
obviously,
yes,
you're not going
obviously,
to
but-
consciously be like. Most people are not going to be like, she's telling the truth, but I'm going to lie. They rationalize in their brains, and they're like, I'm right. She's not remembering it correctly. All this stuff.
Yep.
It's an insane statement, and ironic too, like you said.
Very ironic.
I also hate the tone. It's very theatrical.
Right.
It's very TED Talk core, you know?
Very TED Talk core.
Locker
Same
room
page.
talk. When you hear stories of sexual harassment, when you hear your boys talking about grabbing ass or getting her drunk, will you actually stand up and do something so that one day we don't have to live in a world where a woman has to risk everything and come forward to say the words "me too"?
Good. Positive. He's making this whole thing about himself.
His words, it's like, speak to me personally. He may be very disingenuous. He's doing it really well in like a super confusing way, especially given what like I know.
He's
now,
an actor.
What's alleged? You're right. A
He's a
successful
theater.
one.
Yeah. Keep it going. Let's keep it going.
That should have been our first sign.
I love it.
No offense.
I was
What he
looking
said
up
is
something,
good.
by the way.
Say what?
I was looking up something. I remember at this time. I wasn't just not listening, just for the record.
Okay.
And because so far I've been on my phone the whole fucking time in this shot.
I believe you.
Just want to point that out.
Everyone was looking at that and wanting it to be. I'm still not sure if I believe him, though.
Okay.
Well, now I am.
I think he might be a phony baloney.
Okay.
And I don't want to go too hard defending him because I have not
We
seen the
don't
rest
know
of his
yet,
PowerPoint.
right.
Hell yeah. Hedged.
Hedging.
All good, baby. I'm in the clear.
Fair enough.
That's GG. Exonerated.
I'm playing the fucking intro. Shut the fuck
You
up.
shut the fuck up, dude.
Shut up.
That's such an asshole.
That's what the chat was saying to Ethan at this moment.
All right.
And they were like, no. We don't know yet anything.
Killed his wife and
Yeah.
but I mean, I liked what the words he said.
Yeah. Hey.
Regardless, it's important for a man to be talking about these things too.
Yeah, these frat boys needs to look up to someone that they actually respect, and for them to hear it from
Cringe.
someone like that, I think is important.
Listen to these two, man.
Hear me?
I would say
I don't think frat boys respect him.
They're not listening to him.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Chat
think
is very mad at me and you, Ethan, by the way.
They're mad at me?
Mad at both of us.
They're not that bad.
Oh,
What
here
did
we
I do?
go.
You're not that guy, pal.
Sorry for trying to
Dan
be
was trying to
entertaining
save
in the
the
booth, but AB was right.
Okay.
They were
Nobody's
seething.
mad.
Nobody's mad at you.
They say what? What'd they say, AB?
See, if I didn't say that, we wouldn't have this on
I
camera.
find this entertaining.
What'd they say, AB?
They say AB and Ethan need their mics taken away.
Oh, that's
What a audience, huh, folks?
Bitch. I mean, not bitch. I mean, like. I didn't mean it like that.
Bitches.
I just mean like. Like I said, and it's nice when I am so right in the face of adversity so many times. No, so this is good. You listen to me. This is important.
I listen to you.
That at certain points, when people stand against me, I can look around and say, this is going to be a Baldoni situation. Watch. And
Right.
they have to.
This is now
This
case law in the H3 universe.
Good
We're going to
point.
refer back to Baldoni.
Good. This is precedent.
Yeah.
That was a non-gendered bitch. I know that it was. Absolutely.
It's my show and it's my mic. I'll try to chill out though more.
All right, this is the mission.
Anyway.
Okay, and you did fairly chill out after AB said something, but I do remember, like, most of the comments were saying, like, while I maybe understand Ethan, like, this is not, it's not okay to perpetuate toxic masculinity and put men down.
My thing, I could do that speech. I could go and fucking do a TED Talk and get everybody talking about what a great guy I am. Yeah, respect women. Are you mad enough to tell your boys not to say nice titties in the locker room? Or whatever. I'm being silly, but it's like, we all can do that.
Yeah. The idea,
you want to impress me? Don't fucking harass your co-star.
Yep. The idea of
Exactly.
weaponizing sexual trauma is a very, very, very weird and bizarre thing to do, which is why I believed him,
Yeah, true.
Crash cut. I will go on to detail specific stories individually from Blake Lively's suit, but I just want to read one to you before we get into stuff, okay?
Yes, please.
On an occasion, Mr. Baldoni and Miss Lively were filming a slow dance scene for a montage in which no sound was recorded. Mr. Baldoni chose to let the camera roll and have them perform the scene, but did not act in character as Ryle. Instead, he spoke to Miss Lively out of character as himself. At one point, he leaned forward and slowly dragged his lips from her ear and down her neck as he said, "It smells so good." None of this was remotely in character
Disgusting.
or based on
That's so
any
creepy.
dialogue in the script. Nothing needed to be said because, again, there was no sound. Mr. Baldoni was caressing Miss Lively with his mouth in a way that had nothing to do with their roles. And when Miss Lively later objected to this behavior, Mr. Baldoni's response was, "I'm not even attracted to you."
Wow.
Here's the thing.
God.
That's
There
like
you
nice.
go.
That's like nice guy behavior.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think
Wow.
he thinks he's that slick. He's Don Juan. He's irresistible, right? And so he doesn't. He's like, I'm not doing anything wrong. Of course she wants this. This guy's a mess.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's super creepy.
Yeah.
Very
So-
creepy. I guess it's worth mentioning at least that he disputes all of this, right?
Yes, he has. The way I've set up this presentation is once I lay all the groundwork and explain who everyone is, I'm gonna go individually through Blake's lawsuit and her claims. And if Justin Baldoni's team has already provided evidence that counters that, I have it directly after. So we'll go through everything
Very good.
individually.
Perfect.
Okay, so before we get into
Right.
the suit,
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
let's just make sure everybody remembers everything. Justin Baldoni, director of It Ends With Us and stars. Blake Lively, she has a producing credit and she also stars. Do we have any questions about
And then
them
another
that I can-
thing is that this movie is based on a book about
Yes.
like domestic violence, and
Yes.
he was the guy who's like, I'm going to champion this cause because
Yes.
I'm Mr. Man Enough, and it's like this whole fucking persona is just so ridiculously one-dimensional. It's like he's just that guy. That's it. I don't know.
Is the movie good?
It did really well at the box office. I felt it was cheesy but well done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was confirmed, however, though, from Justin's team that it was Blake's edit. That was the final edit. Do you remember we were talking?
Yeah.
We didn't know which one. It was Blake's. Okay, so
Worth
this is
mentioning also, sorry,
No, you're good.
is that I forget.
Oh,
Guess it
that
wasn't
doesn't
that worth
sound worth
mentioning.
mentioning at all. Sounds like
Damn,
a total
what was
waste of
it?
time. So we're just sitting here in silence.
Button that makes it better.
You don't have to button that.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Shut up!
All right, this is Justin Baldoni's PR team and partner. So on the left, Melissa Nathan is the crisis PR manager that was hired right before the movie dropped because Blake had existing complaints that we will get into while the movie was being filmed. So
Hired
they
by
knew
who?
something was happening. Say it again?
She was hired by who?
She was hired by Justin Baldoni.
Okay.
And Jennifer Abel is probably the one who got Melissa Nathan on board. She is his regular PR person. Okay. And then Wayfarer Studios, he co-owns, they produce the film. He co-owns it with this guy, Jamie Heath, and he produced the film as well. And many of Blake's complaints have to do with him too.
Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. One of the most damning pieces of evidence that I brought up at the time is that everybody on set unfollowed him.
Everybody, yes, in the
Everybody.
cast. The cast.
And then people were still arguing with me at that. Like, that is really compelling. They go, they're afraid of Ryan Reynolds. It's like, I don't know. That doesn't ring true to me. People aren't, like, some people are that shallow. Not everybody on a fucking set is that shallow. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a very damning piece of evidence. And we did kind of overlook it a bit, I think.
There was the contrasting element of a bunch of the crew unfollowed Blake Lively.
No.
So there was, right?
I don't think so.
The cast unfollowed.
I don't know if
they all unfollowed
Blake Lively.
him.
They still followed Justin.
Oh.
So they didn't.
Oh, so.
However,
Right.
in Justin's lawsuit, he has some texts from crew complaining about Blake being difficult.
Okay,
But
that's hardly fucking
yeah,
like.
right.
Difficult is whatever.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
All right.
Also, unprofessional to be talking to the crew about like your co-star like that.
Yes, he's also messaging with like editors, and she made editing, so I guess that's fair. But
I'll see.
Who's to say?
Oh God, are we already getting into?
Yeah, we're here. We're
oh
here.
My God.
So I want you to see, now that we've like gone over some of the damning, not even half of it, I want you to just see him being cringe and insane.
And to add on to that, you said he was extra. I think that is the most accurate. Ethan said extra. He's doing too much. This
So-
video shows it all.
That undersells this.
This is his proposal video.
How did this become public?
He posted it himself when it so famous, so many views. How many views does it have?
Well, this is the edit, so I don't have the original.
Let me pull it up.
And the people who are watching it, are they loving it?
Overwhelming love.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. This guy.
It has
YouTube would ever load.
14 million views.
Damn.
There's no shot this dude isn't. Okay, I'm gonna hedge this. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it.
164,000 upvotes. 164,000.
Wow, I can't
look.
And what's the original runtime of it?
It is 30 minutes. Thank you so much, AB, for cutting this down for me to make a beautiful edit.
I didn't cut it down that much because it was so good.
I'll watch it all. You know what I mean? If it's good, hell.
All right, you ready?
I watched 3 hours of Mika rhetoric on
True.
Monday. I got no pride.
All right, here we go.
I've also vouched.
On April 3rd, wait, let me read that.
I mean, it flew by.
On April 13th, I proposed to my girlfriend Emily at Blue Jam Cafe, the restaurant where we had our first date. I told her to meet me at the. Dude, what is with these fucking
For a surprise,
subtitles?
before she arrived, I placed hidden cameras around her to capture the moment.
Go to Blue Jam. I'll probably be there 5 minutes after you.
This is already so insane.
Already, pause. Like, dude,
already-
have a special moment with you and your wife. What, you don't need to post this to YouTube.
Why is there like black and white B-roll shots and
he's
like
the main character,
emotional
right?
music already?
He's the main character. He's already like, this is me.
This
being
is
awesome and
Yeah.
loving women.
It gives narcissist proposal a bit.
The proposal.
The
Bro,
proposal.
chill out. This is a YouTube video.
Is it your
man.
life or a movie?
Oh my god, you guys. Justin is on the TV. What is happening?
Pause it. That outfit is such a problem.
I agree with you.
And most of all, it's just giving like, I'm so hot.
This is a painting of like God.
Yeah, like what's going on in the back? This is your proposal video, the first shot. We have like Santa and a jukebox.
And a fireplace.
This guy is a walking problem.
Beautiful.
He's 100% a problem.
And you'll see how much effort he puts into the video later. So this is a weird first shot.
He does not love that lady. He loves himself.
Well,
I agree.
I am not at the restaurant with you. I promise I'm not standing you up. It's the opposite of that. Baby, I love you.
Dude, pause it. The acting is so fucking
You don't love her, dude. I don't
This
believe
dude
you.
thinks he's
I don't believe
auditioning
you.
for like The Notebook or something.
Yeah.
When was this posted? Like, how long has it been?
10 years, 11 years ago.
Yeah, and he's
Oh.
been writing that shit ever
Oh
since.
my god.
This man enough bullshit.
Oh.
Oh, God. We're only 45 seconds in. This is
I know.
17 minutes
It is
long.
what it is.
So freaking much. I love the shit out of you.
That is, shut up. That's not romantic.
I don't know how to do this.
I don't know how to
Not
do
like this.
You want to know how, you want to be sincere? Put it in baby wipes and ask her to come.
Yes.
Give you a bag of baby wipes. That's how you know real love.
Honestly, if my boyfriend wanted to propose to me and made like a YouTube video out of it, I would be like, no.
No.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
No.
Well, what if you're in too deep and he gets really angry if you disagree with him? He gets super angry and he scares you.
Yeah,
He says,
that
I'm
would-
going to kill your dog.
Jesus.
That's what he does probably.
That's
I don't
dark.
know,
You think
though.
you think he threatens a dog in this video that we're watching?
No, behind the scenes. Because she's like, I don't
Oh,
know about
okay.
posting this. He's
Right.
like, I will kill your fucking dog.
Yeah, that might have
Probably.
happened.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. We don't know. We don't know for sure.
I'm sure you have an idea about what's going on right now because you have a crazy feminine intuition.
Stop it.
So
You don't need a
trying to
feminine,
propose.
crazy feminine intuition of
Just
no.
say intuition if you want to, but he had to add the strength and the
feminine?
femininity.
So they're
Which
still
is-
married?
Yeah, they're married.
Okay. 10 years?
That's good, at least.
And you know,
This guy's
my
running a
mind
cult.
being the way it is, I could
Yeah.
think of a million different ways that I want to do it. But all I know is that I want it to be special, and I want it to
And I
be
wanted to record it.
romantic, and I
And I
want it
want
to be something that you never
14
forget.
million people on YouTube.
How's
So-
this romantic?
Here I am. I love.
What's crazy, guys, is I'm telling you, the cringe has not even begun.
No way.
Not remotely.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
This is about to go into the stratosphere. in a minute.
I think that he runs a cult.
This
Yeah,
is his
the-
normal
And he
clip.
has like, it's a Chris D'Elia situation where he has probably like 30 girls that
Man
he's
enough.
manipulating every day.
Are you
he
woman
has a
enough?
fake wife.
Are you
that's,
woman
like,
enough to suck
of
my
his
dick
image.
and not tell anybody?
All right.
Was he
baby.
was he doing more like lectures like that TED Talk around different, you know,
I think that came later.
like
'Cause the TED
touring
Talk
that
was from-
show of Be Man Enough?
Well,
We can compare the dates. Let's see.
Yeah.
Ethan, I want to ask you something. I just was telling Olivia, I put together a very short album of comments from that episode where you were getting shit.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
I was going to show you after, but maybe it's better you see it beforehand. Yeah, I'll send it right now.
That'd be fantastic.
All right. I'm going.
I'm coming. I'm on my way to you.
I'm coming.
But I just want to do something for you. So
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, that video was not necessary.
Yeah, what was the point? Oh,
Universal
what is
Broadcast
this?
Network. Okay.
His TED Talk was 7 years ago, and his proposal was 11.
Around.
He's riding high on this.
No, I guess my question is like, is he touring that kind of TED Talk lectures?
Probably not.
Because that's like,
I mean,
that's the one place to
essentially,
do
he
it.
has his podcast, Man Enough.
How do you have
he-
a whole podcast
Yeah.
about it? What does he talk about every time? Every week?
Every week.
What's there to say?
He talks about his own experience with masculinity. He talks about
How many experiences you got?
Yeah, that's like maybe a couple episodes. There's not a whole show about it. Fuck me. All right.
Bob Merrick. I'm sitting here with Jeff Schroeder. And joining us now is a good friend of the show, Mr. Justin Baldoni.
She's confused.
What's up, guys?
Justin?
Good morning, Justin. How are you?
I am. I'm wonderful. It's a beautiful day.
I know you have a good relationship. Things good at home?
Is it okay? My girlfriend's actually listening right now. I just wanted to take a minute and say something to her.
Please. You know I'm just happy to have you here.
Okay. Hi, Emily. guess she can't answer back.
Also, it's daytime.
Sweetheart, we've been in a relationship for a year and a half now, and you have changed my life. And I guess I just wanted to ask you publicly, if you will marry me.
Hold on a second.
Wait,
Dude.
Wait, Justin, hang on.
It went out again.
No, I know.
I swear, mine's not on. Are you hearing anything?
No, Jeff, believe me, I'm looking at the computer. The station is down.
You did the same thing, though.
No,
wait. So she didn't hear that?
No,
nobody's hearing
It's not going to go on again for like 15
Why is
minutes.
everybody acting?
Look, Jeff, I get it. I know. Do you think
He's
this
doing
is,
a bit.
I know.
Okay.
Unprofessional. I just need a minute. I just have to restart the computer and then.
I'll figure something.
But I gotta get a technician.
He's bailing?
It's really bad. Something else. You guys, thank you.
Just hold on.
Justin, I'm so sorry.
The setting is kind of dickish because he's like,
Oh God, what is
okay,
this?
hold the phone,
No.
pause it.
Like,
He's like, okay, you know what? He's like, it'll be back up in a minute. He's like, no, fuck you guys. I'm leaving.
fucking walking, dude.
How dare you?
I'm walking.
Well, I thought, is he doing the music? Is that what it, like the radio's not working, so he's doing the music?
I think
Because
that's how I
SNL did a
take
sketch
it.
like that once. So that's what I thought.
What?
All right, let's watch this.
I can't breathe.
Oh my God.
He's lip singing too. That's not obvious enough.
That's the guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, stop. Stop the music. Stop. Premature.
A little bit.
Hey.
This is something that just felt really cheesy. Stop.
The initial runtime's like 2
let's try
minutes
something
of
else.
him doing that, by the way.
Can I tell you something? He's giving Bryce Hall.
Oh, interesting.
You think Bryce?
No, he would. Never mind. I take.
I feel like you
It's
know, like,
it's more the mannerisms in the voice.
Like the old videos of
Never
his
mind.
when he was dancing.
Nah, I'm wrong. I take it all back.
Okay. The most popular, the coolest.
Oh my god.
What?
lip syncing wasn't even like believable.
So this is music video number 2?
Yep. She's been sitting there for like 10 minutes.
Every shot is about how hot he is.
Yeah.
Right? Everything. The clothing, taking his shirt off.
Not even showing his life to be.
Yeah.
The girl.
She gets a tiny little webcam.
Okay, music video number 3.
So, like, here's the thing.
Wait.
There's so many.
Yeah.
If it was like one, it'd be like cute.
Yeah.
The fact that there's so many turns into like a total masturbatory.
How much money did he spend on this?
Weird. Yeah, weird, bro.
He's had so many actors up to this point, but now he has a whole flash mob in the one we're about to watch.
Let's see. Multi-cam.
Yep.
Several cams.
Are the lyrics like at least about her?
This song is "Will You Marry Me." The other two
Okay,
are.
so this one makes sense.
The first one was "God Spent More Time on You."
But he didn't like change the lyrics to be
No.
about them.
No.
He just lip synced. It sounds
Yeah,
like.
he just lip synced.
I can't hear this part, or is he still song?
Still song. It's about to stop right here.
Okay.
Tomac? Where's Emily?
Travis, you were supposed to email That was her. not my job. That was. Okay, I can fix this. I can get her here.
You didn't call her?
Travis.
Oh my God, you guys, I am so sorry.
She's crying.
I am so sorry.
Put this on. You need to put this on.
Dad, what are you doing?
You need to put this on now.
What are you talking?
Now.
What do you mean put this on? What's Wait, why are you giving me a briefcase?
And use this.
For what?
Use it now.
What is it?
It's like Chalk Zone.
Chalk?
Some sort of magic chalk.
What is he, Doctor Who? What the fuck?
Production card.
Yeah.
In a world where heroes are hunted and evil forces chase innocent hearts.
What?
An alarm goes off. One man
Deliver the package.
on the run. manages to escape. I said he manages to escape.
You know, I have to imagine at a certain point, she's got to start feeling pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hungry.
So bored.
And hungry for sure, yeah. Can I get some bread at least? I mean, what an uncomfortable situation to be in. Holy fuck.
We're at 6 minutes, but the actual edit, she's been there for about 12 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Roughly.
By his fears into uncharted lands, he searches for a sign.
Sponsored by Porsche.
What? He filmed all that?
Either that or he took footage from another movie.
He owns a production company.
A chase scene, bro? For real?
Lisa. What are you doing? Do you even know who it is you're marrying?
Lisa, I know what she wants.
You should know her really well by now.
No, keep it
What
quiet.
she needs and what she likes. And what you need is to get to the restaurant now. Oh, and you're out of gas. So good luck.
Can I pause it? His story doesn't even make sense, dude. Because in the beginning, he's like, hi, I'm not there. So he's talking to her in the restaurant saying, hi, I'm not there. And then the whole thing is about how, oh my God, where is she? I got to find her. It's like, no, dummy, you already ruined the fucking plot.
Yeah, that, and also he tells her in the beginning, I'll be there, I'll be like 5 minutes behind you. And then the first 2 shots, or first 3 are during the day while she's at the restaurant at nighttime.
Dude, it doesn't even, it's the temporal timeline is all fucked. I'm an idiot.
Mess this up for her. Okay?
What are you talking? No. Don't die on me. Shut up!
Forced to confront his most feared enemy, himself.
What do you want? To help you. But first, you're gonna have to give me that briefcase.
That's the guy. Is that the guy?
No. Everything Emily expects from me is in here. Everything she needs from me is in this briefcase.
Oh my God.
Oh, no,
Feels a little light though, doesn't it? Do you even know what you've been holding on to? Or why? Take a look.
He loves that he's an actor. That's the thing, too. I'm a fucking actor.
Nothing.
Wow.
Justin, the only thing that Emily needs,
Wow.
it's you.
Shouldn't that be
At Blue
her
Jam
saying
Cafe.
that?
Right now.
Blue Jam Cafe.
Maybe this.
That's where this is taking place? You didn't even buy the ring? This weird fucking random dude gave it to you?
Phone. It was a phone that he gave him, and now she's in the video.
But it's so like, I am an actor.
Oh no, it is the ring.
Isn't it fucking awesome that I'm an actor? Oh, jeez Louise.
This summer,
This got claimed like the
one man's journey as he discovers that where there's love, nothing is too much trouble.
Is he going to the restaurant? Because we're only like halfway through this shit.
Yeah, he's going to the restaurant.
We don't have to finish it, too.
No,
We
I
have
do
a
want
lot.
to. I mean, is it good?
It's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
let's keep going then.
Time.
Love the soundtrack.
So she's inside.
Do you need... Is that normal where you bring your family for a proposal?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but he says, I know you care about family so much, so here's my family.
Does she have family? Is she estranged from her family?
No spoilers. You gotta keep watching.
I've been waiting my whole life for this day. Waiting for the right girl to hear the right girl. This is beautiful. I love you.
I love you.
Your favorite flower?
Thank you, Daddy. Ready for a sister?
I couldn't have picked a better one.
This is all pre-recorded. They recorded this on like the Tuesday before.
Yeah,
this
I'm so
night.
confused.
It's so weird.
She says yes.
I hate that.
Yeah. They're acting like he's about to walk in.
Okay, here he is. There's cameras everywhere.
I have a whole bunch I want to say. But
You know what'd be awesome if she said no?
maybe all that stuff. That's for me. You don't care about that stuff.
Why'd you do it then, dummy? Then that literally means that you did it for yourself.
Why?
You forced that girl to sit there for 30 minutes knowing she didn't care about it.
The fact that he knows she doesn't care about this stuff, but still did it.
Wow.
Shad is pointing out that he said daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy?
Yeah.
He called his dad daddy? I'm trying to think as a boy's dad. I mean, my boys call me daddy, but obviously they're children.
But
I wonder at what point would that ever start getting weird, or would it be sweet? I don't know.
I don't think they're gonna keep saying it when they're like 10 and 11.
I assume they would probably want to stop saying daddy. But I mean, okay, daddy.
You care about this.
You don't care about these cameras and all this effort and sketches and all this stuff and all the money I spent.
That I slaved over.
I've never been happier.
Just propose, bro. Dude, just fucking ask the question.
Shut up! I'm playing the fucking intro! Shut the fuck up! Shut up!
All right.
Shut up!
All right.
You make me a better man.
Okay.
And I was thinking about how to do this.
Someone just come
Hey,
in.
table for two?
Yeah, who just walked
I care
in?
about his family.
Oh, is it? It's
So I wanted my family to be here.
Okay, it's the family.
Ew, that's so cruel. Unless she's like estranged.
Baby. I knew from the moment I met you. I know you didn't, but you came around.
Oh my!
You've made me a better man in every area. You've made me a better son.
A better son.
You made me a better brother. You made me a better friend.
All right, dude.
And I know your mom and sister are so important to you, so I have them standing by on Skype.
Like it's just her parents are on the bride.
I can only afford to fly my family out. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. Is that what he said? I missed it.
It's her family standing by in Skype.
Her mom.
You know what would have been actually kind of slick is if there was a camera set up already and the mom was watching it all. And it's like, hey, mom, you're here too. But he's calling them on Skype? Let me see.
Yes.
He's got them on standby.
He went over budget, couldn't fly her out.
Yeah, too much money on crashing through the window in a Porsche.
I really wanted to bring your mom out, but I had to do that flash mob.
Or will he bring her out? And this is like another meta thing.
True.
Keep watching for part 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait 1 second.
Hold on.
What? Why are you leaving her?
They're not answering.
Dude, can you imagine someone missed their cue? He'd be fucking pissed.
Okay, they are.
Can I say, ask what?
Okay.
Is it really that big of a deal?
Psych out.
Mom is there? All right.
What a weird thing to say before you actually bring her
He's like,
away.
all right, I told her she has 15 seconds. Come on.
Psyched her out. You fucking idiot. She really is here.
Psych.
Baby. I want to spend my life with you. You're
Yeah.
it.
All right, bro.
Yeah. Get to the actual question,
I've
please.
never met anybody
You know what they
who
say in
inspires me
showbiz,
more to be
Baldoni?
just a
Cut
better
to the
human
chase,
being,
buddy.
To be a better Baha'i. I want to make you happy for the rest of my life.
He's kind of just repeating himself.
And there's one more thing.
Oh, God.
And I know your dad can't be here.
Because he's
But I
dead.
know he's
Because he
watching.
died.
He is.
There's an AI video of your dad.
Oh, shit.
You were saying
Oh.
love?
What?
That is
That's
great.
Swedish. What the fuck?
What?
That's Swedish.
I just asked your dad.
How to do this?
Pause it.
No way.
I just exhumed your father's corpse.
What a way to kill the vibe.
I was gonna wait to tell you guys this. However, Justin is a part of something called the Baha'i faith. And in the Baha'i faith, they believe that they can speak to the dead. And this will come into play
That's not normal.
later.
Is she part of that faith?
Right.
Probably not.
You know, that I don't know.
What does it matter?
It's a proposal. He's showing her a picture of her dad's grave.
Yeah, if her dad's not a Jedi too, then he can't be a Force ghost.
Go back to the beginning of
I
this.
can read it.
Yeah,
it
here.
says our dad in Swedish
Here.
on the grave.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks like he just wrote it with his finger. He just spelled it out.
I just asked your dad.
Is he pretending to be crying? Did he go, I just asked your dad?
He's probably in Sweden.
That is
freezing.
unbelievable.
Yeah. So
But what did he say? He doesn't say, did the dad say yes or no?
Well,
he's doing it so clearly. He said yes.
I don't know. Maybe the dad said no. He's like, fuck you, you're dead.
Family. And so I wanted my family to be.
Wait, did this? I think it just.
Oh,
This is the worst proposal ever in history. Ever.
Oh, here we go. We're cutting to the point here. Here we go.
I just asked your dad if I could marry you.
Oh, there's more.
And I hope he approves.
Will you let me take care of you for the rest of your life?
Just
Will you let me be your husband?
Will you
Will you
let
start
me
a
take
family
care
with
of
me?
you for the rest of your life?
Emily, will you marry me?
Okay, there we go.
I love the
light inside.
That's so
Please say
corny.
no.
I've seen those.
Stupid question.
Of course not. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's like, whatever gets dinner out sooner.
Nope.
I don't even care about the ring I told you.
Fucking bitch. You know how much money I'm paying?
Seriously.
He didn't even say one thing about her. Why does he love her? Why does he want to marry her?
Well, he said, yeah, he did.
She made him better.
That's it.
Yeah,
And that's what it's all about.
Every compliment was about how what she did for him.
Uh-huh.
Right,
It's
yeah.
true. It wasn't like you're smart, you're creative, you're funny,
He mogged her.
you're cool, you're cool.
So cool.
Next to you, I feel like a better man, better boyfriend, better son.
You're inspiring.
All right, well.
You're a hard worker.
But no, I want to finish it. We're so close.
Okay.
Oh,
Real
it's not
quick,
done?
she is Swedish. She was born
Yeah,
in
I was
Sweden,
gonna give
Family!
I was gonna give a point to Sweden.
and she is the same religion.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we're gonna get married. We're gonna get married.
All right.
Wait. You got to see the credits. Directed by Justin.
Directed by.
You know that's a sizzle reel. He's using that.
For sure.
Whoa, crazy credit.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was
So, I mean,
something.
Like, I don't know how he's managed to. Nobody else is thinking this. Nobody else is thinking what I'm thinking.
Here's the album for you, by the way.
Here, yeah, I got it right here. Here's the comments from at the time, because this is now about me and my just my premonition. Dude, there is zero evidence Justin did anything wrong, and a ton of evidence that Blake is a piece of shit. Don't know why Ethan was so dead on hating him from the beginning. Well, maybe you should listen.
Well.
Maybe you should talk less and listen more. With peace and love, would like to point out that Ethan's logic, the Vlog Squad are all good people, and Jeff is the asshole. Wait, what? Would like to point out that by Ethan's logic,
Yeah.
the Vlog Squad are all good people, and Jeff's an asshole. About what I said about unfollowing. Okay.
Yeah.
Just because people band together with someone who has more clout doesn't mean that they are right. I mean, okay. I said it's evidence. Immediately characterized Baldoni as a phony and kiss-ass to feminism destroyed his chances in the PowerPoint. I'm sorry, but that sounds like a fucking spot on. Livy has a history of being a horrible and mean girl, but is more powerful due to being in a power couple with America's goofy dad. I think that's part of what perpetuated this whole thing is that she has this reputation for being, mean or whatever. She's had all these gaffes in media. And he's this perfect, stunning guy. So, like, when it came to this PR war, she never had a chance.
We'll get into that.
I hated Ethan's take on Justin giving a TED Talk. Of course we need men with compassion and integrity to speak up. We have so many loud and dangerous men like Andrew Tate. Listen. We need young men that need more people like Justin. Young men are not going to watch that and respond. They're going to watch that and think it's fucking dumb. Young men are going to sit down and watch that?
No, man. No. He's making it for women.
Mm-hmm. It's absolutely for women.
It's for women.
That's it.
And why? Because he wants to fuck them.
Yep, he wants. Dude, that TED Talk was for women.
Yes.
Exactly.
And he's handing out his number at the end.
You know, if you want to inspire the younger people, just be a good dude. Be respectful to your wife. You know, cherish her, respect her, listen to her. This is one of my favorite sayings. The best thing you can do for your kid is respect your wife. That's the truth. We don't need TED Talks.
Are we ready?
At least not from him. No, there's more comments. Ethan, I disagree with saying he's just trying to get laid. Men don't take women serious enough when we talk about our issues. It's refreshing to hear men speak out, regardless of their attractiveness. Okay. Dude, he's not going to fuck you, Kate. Dan is the king for standing up for Justin.
No. I hedged. I said I didn't have all the evidence.
That is the queen.
Ethan mocks it the whole time, saying it's not 1950s anymore. The entire insult. At 1950s, that would be brave. That would be an extraordinarily brave and interesting speech to give. Shout out to Love and Dan and D-Love for pushing back on Ethan's weird takes. And these all have like thousands of likes. Okay, thank you, baby. That was satisfying. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's not every day you get to turn around and go ahead, Olive.
No, I totally get it.
Yeah,
you were right.
Thank you,
Maybe
girl.
allegedly we'll get into it.
We'll see.
So the New York Times drops an article December 22nd where it details Blake Lively's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni, Wayfarer Studios, and the people he works with, aka Jamie Heath. Once it dropped, the other male co-star, if you remember, he put out a letter during the promotion where he was just like, please watch this movie, and he tagged all of the women. And so he was always standing with Blake, but he posted this when it came out. He said, for the love of God, read this, and he linked it. A few other castmates came out to support.
This was one of the co-stars?
Yes. If you remember the plot of the story, it was like there was her boyfriend from when she was young and then her boyfriend from when she was old. So it was the actor who plays her younger boyfriend in the future.
So the dude who played her younger boyfriend also thinks that he's a creep and hates
Justin's
him?
a creep, yeah. We have, in Blake's lawsuit, she says that there are a lot of people who corroborate her claims.
I mean, dude, what the hell? All right.
So Jenny Slate, who is also in the movie, she's a comedian. She played Justin Baldoni's sister. The quote that she gave once Blake came out with this lawsuit was, as Blake Lively's castmate and friend, I voice my support as she takes action against those reported to have planned and carried out an attack on her reputation. Blake is a leader, loyal friend, and a trusted source of emotional support for me and so many who know and love her. What has been revealed about the attack on Blake is terribly dark, disturbing, and wholly threatening. I commend my friend, I admire her bravery, and I stand by her side.
You know, Tay-Tay would not be friends with her if she was not a great person.
See, that's a very interesting...
I do actually think that she's very selective and she wouldn't.
And like less than a week after all of this like smear campaign was happening, I remember she went out to dinner with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively. And I remember being like, she's
supporting.
Yeah, she's making, I thought it was,
It's so sucky because people were so hell-bent on defending him that even coming out as like someone who was in the film on set with being like, I support Blake. And then people are like, oh, this person literally just doing this for clout. They just want to be in the good graces of Ryan Reynolds. It's like, what? Can't do anything right.
Another person who came out with support for Blake as soon as it dropped was Colleen Hoover. She wrote the book and she helped with the production of the film. She wrote, at Blake Lively, you've been nothing but honest, kind, supportive, and patient since the day we met. Thank you for being exactly the human you are. Never change, never wilt.
Never wilt, girl.
Never wilt.
So what has Justin lost as a result
it's when
of...
flowers die.
Oh, yes.
But she's gonna wilt. I mean, that's how time works.
Well, no, she'll bloom.
She'll age.
I think that it was kind of a reference to the book because they reference flowers a lot. Her name was Lily Bloom,
Okay.
so she's like never.
I was just
wilts.
saying she's setting up impossible standards for her.
You're right. That's not
Time
fair.
comes for all of us in the end.
Yeah, age gracefully.
Normalize aging.
Normalize the wilt.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, listen.
So what has Justin lost so far? Before we get into it, as after this lawsuit dropped, what has he lost? He was dropped by WME, his talent agency. His co-host, the female co-host Liz Plank, on his Man Enough podcast, stepped down.
Whoa.
Justin Baldoni, he received earlier this year an award for like women allyship.
For courage, compassion, and advocating on behalf
Yes.
of women and girls.
And it was revoked, rescinded.
Nope.
Oh my
Psych!
God. So wait, these are pretty serious measures in response to
Yeah.
like a lawsuit. I'm assuming these people did they have like more concrete evidence that what she was saying is true? Because they took these really serious, like drastic measures against him.
So the claims, which we will get into, are very specific, and there seem to be people who corroborate. However, Justin Baldoni's team has released texts that do go against Blake's narrative.
Okay.
So we'll take you through that, but I do have the quote of his co-host if you want to hear it. It was very vague. It was just like, I'm stepping down, pretty much.
The podcast.
The podcast co-host, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, that's fair. That's fine.
Yes. So he filed the $250 million lawsuit, and then the New York Times defended themselves. Let's get into Blake's lawsuit. Yes?
Yes.
Please.
So the film, It Ends With Us, had to take a break due to SAG strikes. So before they returned to filming, Blake and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, sat down with Justin Baldoni, Wayfarer Studios, and Jamie Heath. And she gave them a list of demands that he needed to comply with. He needed to comply by? He needed to comply in order for her to continue filming.
Was this part of her lawsuit?
This is in her lawsuit,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So this was, she says it gets way worse after she presented it with this, and they agreed to it. So some of the craziest things, because I will expand upon them in her stories later, I just want you to get like a gist. No more mention to Blake Lively or her employees of personal times that physical consent was not given in sexual acts as either the abuser or the abused.
Hold on. No more mention to Blake Lively of her employees.
Or her employees.
Or her employees of personal times that physical consent was not. What is she's saying? Stop telling me about when you raped someone?
I will get into it.
That's essentially what she's saying, yeah.
That's a weird rule. That's more like an accusation than a rule. It's not really a rule, is it? It's like it's written so like
you have to remember the HR department that she's going to is Justin Baldoni's production company. So he runs all of that.
Right.
This meeting's facilitated by his people. Sony, the distributor, she had in this list of demands that she wants a Sony person on set at all times to make sure that these things are followed through with.
Okay.
Another crazy thing, no more mention by Mr. Baldoni of speaking to Blake Lively's dead father. Yep. An intimacy coordinator must be present at all times when Blake Lively is on set and in scenes with Mr. Baldoni. No more personal, physical touching of or sexual comments by Mr. Baldoni or Mr. Heath to be tolerated by Blake Lively. No more improvising of kissing. All intimate touch must be choreographed in advance with Blake Lively and an intimacy coordinator.
Yeah.
No biting or sucking of the
Jesus.
lip without Blake Lively's consent.
Oh my God.
So gross.
Another one is all actors participating with Blake Lively in intimate scenes involving her being in any state of nudity or simulated nudity must be classified as active working actors, not friends of the director or producers.
Did that really happen?
I'll read you that story as well.
And as far as this meeting that happened and these requests, there's evidence that happened.
So let me tell you, this meeting took place. Justin claims that he never saw this document nor was presented with it. They did have the meeting, however, where basically he says Ryan Reynolds yelled at him for fat shaming his wife, which we went over that story if you remember.
Yeah. He said he asked her
like,
how much she weighed.
how much she weighs
'cause he had
before-
back
He
problems.
had to lift her up.
Yeah.
Blake tells it a little differently. She says that he called her personal trainer and said, how much does she weigh? And also he sent her to some weight loss specialists. So he did,
Okay.
allegedly, he did have some shit to say about her body.
That story just seemed way more like whatever, whereas like this is like serious.
Yeah, it's really
very
it
serious.
really is interesting.
She's saying he brought friends over to watch her be naked on set.
I'll read it.
That's crazy. If true, that's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But if this really happened, shouldn't there be like paper trail of it happening? Like
She's gonna go over.
She filed HR complaints, and those are documented. And she
Okay.
claims that this was the document that was given. In her lawsuit, it says that this was given.
He
to
knew.
them
He
in the
saw
meeting.
this. Of course he did. If they had a meeting with HR with his company, of course he saw this.
Well, he claims he didn't
Right.
in his lawsuit.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Then you're a fucking idiot and you run your company like a fucking idiot and a loser.
Well, here's the thing about the discrepancy. I'll get to it. People in chat are literally already yelling at me. Later, we talk about the intimacy coordinator, and
Yeah.
he does have evidence that he wanted to work with the intimacy coordinator more than Blake. We will read it.
Okay, well, let's take a look.
Okay, chat, got you. Don't worry.
It's literally one person.
It's
and I'm
one
timing
person,
them out
yeah.
for,
Thank you.
24 hours. We'll see you tomorrow.
Are they the people? Is that the same one that kept
It's
getting?
just they're just
"Let's show the other
spamming."
side."
Have we
It's
learned
like, we get
nothing
it.
about jumping to conclusions
Yeah.
and judgments?
Hey, guess what? We're on slide 14.
Give us
and
time. We are
so many
asking
more.
all the questions. We will get to everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
So we're on this one?
Yes.
They agree. Okay,
they
got it.
agree. They claim that they said regarding your outline requests, we find most of them not only reasonable, but also essential for the benefit of all parties involved. And then they proceeded with
So
filming.
the fact that there was HR meetings involved, I find it highly unlikely that she was like scheming on this from all the way back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, she listed concerns to him in that meeting. He said that he was never given a detailed document with each and every complaint.
That
Whatever
sounds
you say,
like
buddy.
neglect then, or something. Like if he never
Yeah, that's-
actually like
either he's
followed-
lying or he's incompetent as a leader. Yeah.
They
He's
allegedly agreed. Her lawsuit also details an alleged smear campaign. Let's go through this because this is where it gets a little bit. Because we saw the clips. The clips that we did see of her were resurfaced from years ago. Some of them were from the press tour for this film, which now looking back in hindsight, it's possible that she was really over this film and she was traumatized during the filming of it. So maybe that like jaded her a little
She's
bit.
phoning it in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the clip, like the clip that we saw, which is in my next, we'll get to it if you remember, when she said, "I like your little bump" to the interviewer. So that was a real clip, but Miss Lively and fellow cast members promoted the film in accordance to the marketing plan created and delivered by the film's distributor, Sony. So do you remember when they were marketing the film, she was saying, grab your florals.
She wanted to be
Grab your
happy.
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she also came out with a hair care brand right when the movie launched. She also held an event where it was her alcoholic beverage brand that she collabed with. So there were some tasteless things that went in. However, they did agree. It says the marketing plan directed to the cast was to focus more on Lily's strength and resilience as opposed to describing the film as a story about domestic violence, and to avoid talking about this film in a way that makes it feel sad or heavy. It's a story of hope.
Yeah,
so that is what they were instructed
If they
to do.
agreed to it ahead, then there's really nothing to say.
Yeah.
You know, she has the right to say, hey, if I'm going to do this, this is a condition I want. And if he agrees to it, then there's really nothing else to say about it.
Right.
Whatever her reasons are or not, it's like,
And if she may be annoying or kind
She
of
might be.
like
She probably is, right?
missed the mark with
I
a
mean,
lot of
she's
that
married to
stuff.
Ryan Reynolds,
That
so-
still doesn't take away from those like really heavy accusations
Not at
that we
all.
just read.
That's
so.
what made
Yeah.
the smear campaign so successful, is because she probably is annoying, right? She probably can be obnoxious, and you know, and so makes it very easy for them to.
You are primed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get into the text messages where they talk about that.
I need to pee.
Okay, that's okay. Let's take a break.
Okay, good.
Recess.
Oh, nice.
That makes going to the bathroom sound so cool.
I know. Let me thank some of our fine members and donators who have been taking care of us today. Let's see, viewer activity. Here we go. Go up to the top here.
Check on the fires real quick.
Yeah. I was the one who wrote the response post on Reddit. I have eaten crow. Sorry, Ethan. Wow.
Oh.
Might have to reread that one when he comes back. Did you hear that?
He heard it.
He said frame it. Yeah, we'll get right on that. Here, I'm going to go into my other doc here. Here we go. January 10th. I was giving a homeless guy money right when Zach blasted Keem's "Shut the fuck up" soundbite, and he looked scared. LOL.
Why are you blasting the podcast?
So yeah, you had it what on your phone, and you had it on speakerphone, and you were giving somebody like $10. All right. I just asked your dad, Baldino, soundbite of 2025 already. I mean, it was a very funny moment. I don't know if it's going to work at a soundbite, though. I guess we'll see. Let's see. I used to be Baha'i, left because I'm trans. Just want to clarify that Baha'is don't believe they can speak to the dead. Living parents' permission is required to marry, though. No eloping. Maybe the graveside shot is his way of being extra. Okay, so you're saying like that's not inherently something in the religion, but he was just doing it for dramatic
it's
effect.
listed together. It says that he can speak to the dead, and then after it listed that he was in the Baha'i faith. So I put the two together, but
Okay.
maybe those are two separate
Got
things.
it. Yeah, I don't know an enormous amount about the Baha'i faith. I know it was originally from Iran, actually, I believe. Although I think it's suppressed there now. But it's fairly big.
Really?
And yeah, this person said they left because they're trans, and I think I have heard a little bit about this because generally the faith is very inclusive and accepting, but not when it comes to queer people, basically.
I am reading Baha'is believe that people will be able to speak with deceased loved ones in the afterlife. This includes the possibility of communicating with them in dreams.
Oh, he was dreaming.
Maybe.
He was out there dreaming. I don't know. I'm not going to argue with this person, but...
No, me neither.
I just can't imagine, like, they're in a work setting and they are not close at all, him and Blake. And then maybe they're having, like, a little friction. And he's like, listen, your dad would not be happy with you right now. I would be so upset.
Your dad told me you need to calm down.
Keep my dad's name out your mouth.
We'll get to this specific story.
That's just what I'm imagining in my head. I don't know what actually happened.
He literally had just died, and they were so close.
It's inappropriate.
Insane.
I think.
Somebody donated $50 and said, "My family and friends lost everything in the Paradise, California fire. So I feel for everyone going through this. What happens now is if you have insurance, you get and rebuild or get paid for the value of your home. People without insurance are the worst off so often."
Wow.
Yep. And yeah, I really do wonder
how many people are not insured.
I mean, I have to imagine the people living in Pacific Palisades are mostly insured because it's a very wealthy neighborhood. The Altadena area?
I'm not confident.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not confident because of our own experience. I can tell you we keep getting our insurances canceled.
Right.
And then we have to look for a new one and it takes a while.
Interesting.
And then
they
the
don't
rates
want to cover it because the risk
are
is
insane.
just too high.
So you actually have to consider, like, do I want to pay this much for insurance?
Is it even worth it?
State Farm stopped doing renter's insurance like about last year. So.
Just completely?
Yeah.
Damn. Poopy Queen also donated $50.
Whoa.
Oh, wait. This was on Monday, but we didn't read any Monday, so I might as well read it. Poopy has returned. Miss me?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. All jokes aside, I hope Ethan and Hila and the crew knows how loved they are.
Aww.
These parasocial a-holes, this must be talking about Mika and co, are loud, but I promise the supporters are here. Also, please, more D&D, please. And as always, if you need a lawyer, call me. Poopy Queen, you're a lawyer? Poopy Queen's a lawyer. I did not know that. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for the $50.
Hi, everyone. It's me again.
All right, Ethan, he's back. let's keep going because we got a ways to go on this story.
All right.
What was the other story in the headline we got to get to?
David Dobrik.
Dobrik. Okay.
Oh.
That one is not. There's not that much there, but we should still get to it.
Okay.
All right, let's get to it. So, if you remember, as a part of the smear campaign, this was one of the most viewed videos. Actually, our TikTok got over 20 million views.
That's right.
on this
Right.
clip.
Whoa.
It's so bizarre.
Oh my
But
God.
here's the thing: is hi, my name. No.
Give it up for Love. Love clipped that
I
shit. What?
Shout out.
Hi, my name's Olivia, and I'm a victim of the Blake Lively smear campaign.
True. Yeah, we need to
Feel
do a
horrible.
lawsuit.
Possibly, allegedly. I feel horrible.
First of all, congrats on your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump?
So was she?
You've got
pause
two
it?
nice ones.
It's almost so mean. I feel like it must have been a misunderstanding. Like it's so mean.
Nah, the whole
She was just
interview
trying to be
is mean.
snarky, and it
But
just
who's
came
that
across
mean?
way worse.
On
But
camera.
maybe she's just mean. I don't know.
Well, she
That's
continues
still
to
a
be, though.
possibility.
There's multiple.
She goes, "I
interviews.
love your baby bump." She's pregnant. She's like, "Yeah, well, you're a fat bitch." It's like, what? It doesn't even make sense. She was being nice. She wasn't insulting her. That's crazy. Yeah.
Ones.
And they are kind of bumps, aren't they?
No, not bumps. The lovely lady lumps. Check it out.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, she looks so gutted, and she.
Yeah.
I totally understand why. This is a horrible comment.
Right.
Movie? Are you a Woody Allen fan?
I love most of his movies, and this one was so like visually amazing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Did you guys love wearing those kind of clothes that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And working in
Everyone
digital.
wants to talk about the clothes, but I wonder if they would ask the men about the clothes.
I love
She's a fashion
Jesse's
journalist.
suits and
Beautiful. That's
how
what I'm saying.
he
His
turns
wardrobe
it.
was
Oh, I
beautiful.
know,
Corey's
everybody.
wardrobe
I
was
know,
gorgeous.
he's
Those
so
high
They're being very mean.
It's
to
very
her.
mean.
They're being very. What is her problem with this lady? I feel like she has a problem with her. I don't know. The body language is insane too. How
Yeah.
she's just talking to the girl next to her, and not look. It's like
Something to note, however, it's been disproved by the horse's mouth itself, is this interviewer who came out with this interview. She reposted it in real time, and she named it the Blake Lively interview that made me want to quit my job. She also posted something in support of Johnny Depp when there was something going on with him, and Johnny Depp just so happened to also be represented by Melissa Nathan, who was his Justin Baldoni's crisis PR manager. However, this interviewer came out in a video and said that she wasn't approached by anybody. It's just a weird coincidence.
Yeah. Makes sense to me as a weird coincidence.
Yeah. Interesting though.
she's so mean in this clip. It's like cartoonish.
I know.
Yeah.
However, you can be mean, and you can also be a
Absolutely,
victim of sexual
that's the thing.
harassment.
Right, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
What is it they call it? Like not the perfect victim or
Perfect,
something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. I like
Never.
Perfect
that.
victim fallacy.
Yeah.
Right.
Although when Hassan says that, he's talking about terrorists that rape and murdered people, which is different. Just to be clear.
Different.
Yeah, I'm Hassan brained right now.
Clearly.
I'm Blake Lively brain.
Just wait. man. Just wait for this, man. I'm telling you, this video.
I've also vouched for Jewish people.
You know, I respect that, Mika. I think that's really brave.
It's me again.
Did she see Mika did some kind of post about how she's thinking of quitting again?
Good. Unironically, you should. You're not a good YouTuber. You don't have a knack for it.
Unfortunately, I have to admit. Yeah, I mean, I have to agree with you.
She's not good.
It was a bad video.
She just turned the camera on and talked for 45 minutes. There was no direction.
I mean, not only is she bad at it, but she obviously doesn't have the temperament for it either.
No, sure. I mean, she starts by saying she's such an anxious, you know. So
She should be
don't do gossip videos,
disorder.
drama videos.
Yeah.
They're called drama for a reason.
I've never had an original thought in my life.
Ain't for you.
That's not helpful either. You know, just being okay. But anyway, yeah, funny. Like these people actually expect me to feel bad. Like I cannot emphasize how little fuck that I care. She talked shit and I responded. End of story, dude. Whatever's the outcome of that is fucking is nothing, dude. It's
Also,
nothing.
she called Dan a hoe.
It's true, unforgivable.
Yeah.
I never made fun of. I never took any low blows on her. I never made fun of. I never. I don't encourage anybody to harass her. I don't encourage anybody to make fun of her, like for things that they shouldn't. Right? I feel my criticism. She's dumb. I think is a fair criticism because I mean we watched that video, and well, it doesn't take a NASA employee to triangulate her IQ. 3. No, it's got to be more than 3. 30. All right, let's go ahead. Sorry.
All right, let's get into the receipts that are detailed in Blake's suit. Yes?
Yes.
So very quickly, I'm just going to take you through why we have these texts and how they were obtained by Blake's team. So here we go.
Why is that the best picture of her? Melissa? Who's Melissa?
Melissa Nathan is the crisis PR manager.
Why is her footprint on the internet just this weird picture?
I don't know. That is the photo that they use, though.
It seems intentionally. Google her name. I bet you there's nice photos of her. Like, why would they use this weird ass?
It's like a picture of a picture.
I'm not seeing anything, honestly.
There's no photo of this woman online?
Like when your mom takes a picture on a computer screen
Great.
and makes it
Maybe she's just not a public figure.
profile.
I mean, okay.
Tries to keep it low key.
She's a crisis PR manager. She probably knows how to get stuff taken down.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, this article says, who is she? And there's no photo of her in this article.
Wow, okay. Shadowy.
Well, thank you, TMZ, for this crazy photo. So how did we obtain these messages? This woman, Jennifer Abel, she had a work phone when she worked at a previous agency when they still represented Justin. Justin left with her when she left her agency. Her old boss obtained the phone and she soured. She has since, that's too much to get into. She obtained the phone and she was soured by Justin and Jennifer, so she gave it over to Blake's team.
She gave her work phone after she fired the PR girl over to Blake's team.
Can you do
Is
that?
the long and short of it.
Well, she did. So let's go. Let's get into it.
I think she can because she owns the company and it was a work phone.
Okay.
It was Justin was their client and she was working with them. And when she found out what they were doing, she fired the Jennifer girl and confiscated her phone and turned over the messages.
Oh, that's how they left?
So wait, Jennifer is his
normal PR agent, and Melissa is like the crisis one that they brought in.
She's the wolf.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then, so Jennifer's using a work phone?
Jennifer used to work a work phone when she worked at a different agency.
That's weird.
Justin
Why?
followed her from that agency.
Because of what happened here. It's like, it's so personal.
Oh, you think so?
I mean, unless you're just carrying around 2 phones, which I guess some people do.
Yeah, people do.
Yeah, I think it's not that unusual in this line of work.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's why we have these conversations that you're about to see.
Okay, interesting.
All right. So this is a text message. Go back, actually. This is a text message from Justin, and it's a screenshot of a Twitter thread with Hailey Bieber. And it says, a thread of times Hailey Bieber was a bully to women, not just Selena Gomez. And he accompanies it with something that says, this is what we would need. And then she responds with, yes, I was literally just speaking to Melissa about this on the break, about what we discussed last night for social and digital. Focus on Reddit, TikTok, Instagram.
But I'm seeing people saying that this phone was subpoenaed.
So no, I actually have Jennifer's. No, Jennifer went into a Facebook group and commented her story, which we'll get to. It's now deleted, but she says that she was not subpoenaed, and she details this story. Okay, this is another text. This is from Justin to Jennifer. He says, hey, just landed. What is this TikTok strategy? I'd like you guys to start posting me only talking about domestic violence and clips of why this movie is so important. The next one's kind of crazy. So Justin and his team knew that something was coming. Obviously, he hired Melissa Nathan. And he messaged Jennifer and says, "Hey guys, one thing I want to do is the Dr. Amen show. Matt and I know you have feelings about it, but his practice saved my friend Miranda's life a few months ago. With everything going on, I want to have an offensive move showing my neurodivergence and some of the attributes that come with it so that I can start talking about it. Most anything that I have been accused of is social awkwardness and impulsive speech. And I think me sitting down with him and just looking at my brain and talking about some of these things will be helpful.
What's
for
his
me."
divergency?
He has ADHD. You'll see at the bottom of that page in the suit. It's
Does
footnoted.
ADHD make you a fucking douchebag? I think I have ADHD.
I do have ADHD. Am I
I
divergent?
have ADHD.
Okay,
We're
do you
divergent.
do you randomly start talking about porn at work or like about?
I've never heard him do that.
No, just to Ian. That's it.
That's such a weird thing to try to do now. That's
a
crazy.
joke.
This guy's so.
Now that I think about it, everybody
This
I've
guy's
ever
such
known
a
with
douchebag.
ADHD is a douchebag. AB's a wonderful guy, and of course I am
No, of
also.
course, it was obviously a joke.
Of course
but
I am.
I'm kind of like, this guy's crazy and totally proved Ethan's point, by the way.
It's kind of insane that these texts
I
exist.
know we still haven't gotten to hearing his side and what evidence he has, but regardless, he wouldn't be in this mess if he wasn't a douchebag.
I mean, just his super gross just being like, let's just show him how fucking neurodivergent I am. Then maybe they'll overlook
Or
it.
let's focus about how she's mean to women. I thought you cared about women.
Did he say that
Yeah.
in this text?
In the previous text, right? That you showed?
In the. Well, he insinuates by saying, "I want you to pump out videos of me just talking about domestic violence and clips." He's saying that she's not.
No,
Is that what
but
you
the
mean?
previous shot of the text that you had, if you go back,
Go back.
The bully one.
It's fine. We can.
where they are saying, here's how Hailey Bieber is mean to other women. This is what we need about.
Yeah. This is what we would need.
Who sent that? The PR?
Justin sent that. He sent a screenshot of the Twitter thread and said we
Yeah.
would need something like this.
What a fucking creep.
Yeah.
I can't believe people are actually like that sneaky and conniving.
Yeah, so he went through the plan. He talked to the Hollywood Reporter, and he says that he had a near breakdown while filming It Ends With Us. There was so much pain. That was his quote.
Because of the movie's plot, he was in so much pain.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So another text, it's from Melissa to Jennifer. So these are the two working. The majority of socials are so pro-Justin, I don't even agree with half of them, LOL.
Oh, are you serious?
I know.
That is so fucking condemning.
Yeah. Isn't
Did you
it?
hear that? It's
Wait,
the
what
two
is it?
PR people talking to each other.
Yeah.
She says to the other, one PR lady says to the other PR lady, the majority of socials are so pro-Justin, and I don't even agree with half of them.
Yeah, bro.
That
Wow.
is not good.
No.
Not good. This is between the two again. So, okay, we
Oh.
have the four majors standing down on the HR complaint. I think we are fine on that bit.
What
Which
does
is,
that mean?
That's crazy. So we'll get into later in Blake's suit when we get into the individual stories. She details that there were other people on set and in the cast who claimed to HR that there was sexual harassment going on with Justin Baldoni. So it wasn't just Blake. So this text indicates that they spoke to those people and they are standing down.
The four majors, is that what she's referring
Yeah.
to? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, next. This is Jennifer and Melissa to each other. You did amazing work. Narrative is crazy good. So did you. Next one. You really outdid yourself with this piece. That's why you hired me, right? I'm the best.
Jesus.
Oh my
now
God.
let's talk about this. Counter evidence from Baldoni's lawyer. He says that Blake's team purposefully took out this emoji, which signifies sarcasm in these two messages. So it was, you really outdid yourself with this piece, upside down smiley face, insinuating we didn't even have to do anything. And we'll go in, there are texts between them saying like, we didn't even have to do anything.
So Baldoni's saying, why did you remove these emojis?
Baldoni's lawyer.
Well, why would they remove anything if it's evidence?
Yeah, why would
you really
they?
outdid
That's the thing.
yourself with this piece? I don't think that it changes that much, though.
It does, I
The
think.
upside down face?
Yeah. Because there are texts, if we keep going, where they say that they literally didn't even have to plan any stories.
Well, she responds, that's why you hired me. I'm the best. That seems like
But she put that smiley face again.
both of them used it.
They both used it. So do with that what you will.
If anything, I would
Weird.
interpret that like that they don't like him, that they know he's a piece of shit.
Oh, you think?
That was my initial temperature on it.
Me too.
Because they're like, we made this piece of shit guy look great,
Uh-huh.
and we don't feel good about it.
Interesting.
I don't see the sarcasm angle.
Well, let's keep going.
Okay.
So after these text messages were released, Jennifer, in now deleted post, went into a Facebook group, and she says that she was not subpoenaed. It was taken by her old boss. She says that there was no smear implemented, no negative press was ever facilitated, no social combat plan, although we were prepared for it, as it is our job to be ready for any scenario, but we didn't have to implement anything because the internet was doing the work for us.
Was this before or after what we just read came out?
After.
So
This was after Blake filed the suit.
So she's saying we didn't do any of this shit
Mhm.
after we already read those text messages?
Yeah, well, Justin also released texts that prove otherwise. So we'll get into it. She says, yes, we rejoiced and we joked in the fact that fans were recognizing our client's heart and work without us having to do anything. We joked privately to each other about the internet's feedback to the woman whose team was making our lives incredibly difficult.
She's doing crisis PR for herself.
But guess what? She deleted it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Didn't work, bro.
So counter evidence from Baldoni's lawyer. This is Melissa to Jennifer, and it's an article that says Unearthed Blake Lively interview shows her use of slur for trans people, and she goes, this just ran. Obviously, none of us knew about this either, but once media goes in, they go in. The best thing we can do right now is be quiet. Let's get through this week together, then just move on and back to regular planning with Instagram posts and thoughtful ideas and messages. The content creators are on fire, and Justin, she has handed it to them all on a plate.
So
it's Justin.
Baldoni's lawyer presented this. This is a text message of whose?
This is from Melissa to Justin.
Melissa, who's a double agent, apparently.
No, she's just a PR person, right?
She's the PR person for the movie?
No.
No,
her.
for him.
For him. He has
She's his
two people
PR.
on working for him with PR. Melissa Nathan, who was the one that they hired because she deals with
Wasn't
fires.
that, is Melissa the girl who's talking to the crisis PR person?
Melissa is the crisis. Yeah, Melissa is the crisis PR person.
So the phone got turned over by the owner of where she worked before, right? Not one of them.
Right.
Yeah. I think that's where the
Neither of
confusion
them
is.
gave the phone.
Yeah.
What are you confused by?
Melissa's a crisis manager,
For
but
him.
she's. Why is she talking about Baldoni? It's
Because she's on his team. He hired her.
But then why the fuck is Blake's?
Why
Wait,
does
I'm
she have
conf-
access
I
to
think
these texts?
Hold on.
Okay. I think I see
Dan
the
and I,
confusion.
yeah.
This is
Trying to think, but nothing
Why are
happens.
they? I don't
this is
understand.
Baldoni responding to the accusation that they ran a smear campaign, saying we never even ran any of the things we. They're basically saying we planned a smear campaign, but she was so obnoxious that we didn't have to do it because she did it herself. She smeared herself. That's what this is saying.
This is a message Justin wrote.
No, this is from Melissa to
This is
Justin.
Melissa to Justin.
I don't. Who gives a fuck?
And this is
I don't
presented
understand why
in
this
Justin's
matters.
lawsuit. Well, because Blake details in her lawsuit that they had a smear campaigin against her, that they
Right.
launched one, and this is proving.
But it doesn't prove
that they
anything. It just
didn't.
means they want the movie to do well.
Well, there's more.
Okay.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Where am I?
So what the
Sorry, one
evidence is
second.
just that like they lightly defended her on the trans thing.
Okay, that's.
That's the evidence.
No, that they're saying here, look, she's doing a bad PR for herself. We don't
I'm
need
looking
to
at
do
what's
anything.
underlined red.
I didn't underline.
All that. Go ahead.
Okay, let's get into each individual story that's lined out in her lawsuit, all the crazy ones. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Mr. Baldoni, these are stories from set. Mr. Baldoni ignored well-established industry protocols in filming intimate scenes and exploited the lack of controls on set to behave inappropriately. Mr. Baldoni improvised physical intimacy with no intimacy coordinator involved. For instance, Mr. Baldoni discreetly bit and sucked on her lower lip during a scene in which he improvised numerous kisses on take. Mr. Baldoni insisted on shooting the full scene over and over again, well beyond what had been required on an ordinary set and without notice or consent. So, in hindsight, this is a slide from my previous PowerPoint on the situation. I had Justin's take on intimacy, Blake's take on intimacy. Let's just watch Justin talking about it. Uh-oh.
Oh. We're getting emergency alerts.
Is it a false
now
one?
What?
It's the same fucking one.
Why are they doing that?
All right, chill. It's the same crazy one that they sent me this morning and the other night that says your area is an evacuation zone.
Yeah.
Now, why are they still sending that?
I don't know.
Stop it, LA.
Stop.
That's weird.
I know. I got one at 11 a.m. today.
And trust me, I just looked at the fire map. It's not true. It's not a real.
I keep checking. Everything looks the same as it was.
How is it that they're still sending that? It's like a joke at this point. What the fuck?
It's like the boy who screamed wolf. It's very scary.
Yeah,
that they're just sending those out.
The first time was really scary.
Yeah, everyone was. All right.
I don't care anymore.
All right, let's watch Justin talk about the intimacy coordination for this film.
I'm a man, and this is a story.
Yeah, you are.
Seriously, bro.
Story that is told through the lens of a woman. And especially when it relates to intimacy scenes and to scenes where there is a mix of intimacy and violence, I wanted to make sure that those scenes had a female gaze. As much as I can try to see the world as a woman, I never will be able to. And then when it came to...
And that hurts me so much.
What he's saying...
I want to. I mean, it's fair. No, what he's saying is fair.
What he's saying is right.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's right.
Bringing on a stunt coordinator, it was important to me that it was a woman. We brought on Lauren Shaw. And we all worked together to figure out, well, how can...
Keep in mind, Blake says that he did not implement an intimacy coordinator.
Yeah,
she was not there at all times.
Clearly, he failed.
Go to the next slide, please.
Well, hold on. She says there was no
I have
intimacy.
counter evidence.
Okay.
This is from Mr. Baldoni's lawyer, and it's Justin texting Blake before filming started, and he says, I just hired an intimacy coordinator who I love. I will set you up next week. I will set you up to meet / FaceTime with her next week or intro. And Blake said, I feel good. I can meet her when we start. Thank you, though.
This is before they started filming,
This is before
though.
they started filming.
So she doesn't know that she hates him yet.
Potentially, but she also is saying that she doesn't want to work with her yet because she feels good.
No, she's just saying I don't need to meet her before we start.
Okay.
She's saying we can meet when the movie starts.
I'll see you when we work.
In his suit to counter that argument.
That's bullshit.
This is meaningless.
That's dishonest.
That's totally
in my
meaningless.
opinion either.
To use this is dishonest because all she's saying is I'll see her when we start.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
All right, next up. This is
take from
more
Baldoni.
counter evidence. Baldoni sent a screenshot of his text with Blake and says, just wanted to tell you about this. He's sending it to someone on his team. Just wanted to tell you about this. Seems she doesn't want to meet with the intimacy coordinator until we start, which may mess up the workflow, but I can still meet with her, of course. The female producer says that's fine. She doesn't want to meet with her now. You'll just have to walk her through what you and Blank are thinking.
Totally normal.
Irrelevant.
That's crazy that he's
Just have
even
to present
including
it.
that.
No, I know. I'm not.
Yeah. No.
This is horrible evidence.
Mm-hmm.
This is another story from set detailed in Blake's suit.
They better have better shit than that.
We'll get to it. After Miss Lively signed onto the movie based on a draft of the script, Mr. Baldoni, without Miss Lively's knowledge or consent, personally added graphic content, including a scene in which Miss Lively was to orgasm on camera. When Miss Lively objected to these additions, Mr. Baldoni insisted he had added them because he was making the film through the female gaze.
No way.
He made a last-ditch attempt to keep one in where the couple orgasms together on their wedding night, which he said was important to him because he and his partner climaxed simultaneously during intercourse. Mr. Baldoni then intrusively asked Miss Lively whether she and her husband climaxed simultaneously during intercourse.
That's crazy.
So gross and fucking weird.
That is so unprofessional.
Yeah.
We need a scene where we orgasm together. What don't you understand? It's important. I love the female gaze.
Here's the thing. I did go to a speech when I was in school that was called "The Future is the Female Orgasm." And in a lot of female directed films, for example, like Don't Worry Darling was Olivia Wilde. That was a big one for the female orgasm in film. So I get where that is coming from, like the power of it. And like, if you want it to be through the female gaze, but it wasn't written in, you know?
Okay.
Next story. This is when they were filming the scene where she gives birth. This is crazy. On the day of shooting the scene,
But that was anti-Baldoni. So are we done with Baldoni defense?
No, I'm taking us through.
Okay.
So if he has a counter, I'll put it in. On the day of shooting the scene in which Miss Lively's character gives birth, Mr. Baldoni and Mr. Heath suddenly pressured Miss Lively to simulate, geez, Liv, full nudity despite no mention of nudity for this scene in the script. Her
hold on.
contract.
What does simulate full nudity mean?
There's oftentimes
she has like covers.
I know,
but
she
it's still very
yeah,
barren.
so,
revealing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the next thing, which is a continuation of this, of filming of the birthing scene, she claims that she only had a piece of cloth to cover.
Okay.
So, Mr. Baldoni insisted to Miss Lively that women give birth naked and that his wife had ripped her clothes off during labor. He claimed it is not normal for women to remain in their hospital gowns while giving birth.
What?
I've never heard of that.
That is so untrue.
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life.
Why would he
They're
even
just
say
butt-ass
that?
Naked?
Also, like, rip your clothes. It sounds like his own weird fantasy.
Also, in like movies and stuff, when I'm picturing.
No, they're never naked.
Yeah, they're in a hospital gown.
You wear your hospital gown.
Yeah, everybody's wearing their gown. No, I don't think anybody's doing it naked. It's very unusual if it is happening.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I've only seen the witch in Game of Thrones give birth naked. That's the only time I recall.
Yeah, maybe. In that,
I don't think they're making Game of Thrones kind of show, though.
Well, is she wants some sort of shadow baby that would go on to assassinate
Yeah, it
his
was a
political
curse
rival?
that they never followed up on at all, and they never bothered to explain or tie it to the plot.
It ends with us too. That's the next one.
So this is an accusation with no tangible evidence.
Right.
This is just her asserting it in her lawsuit that just went down.
Let's go. There's more about the birthing scene in that day.
Okay.
So when the birth scene was filmed, set was really chaotic and crowded, utterly lacking in standard industry protections for filming nude scenes, such as choreographing the scene with an intimacy coordinator, having a signed nudity writer, or simply turning off the monitor so the scene was not broadcast to all the crew on set. Mr. Heath, who is Mr. Baldoni's co-producer, and Mr. Baldoni also failed to close the set, allowing non-essential crew to pass through while Miss Lively was mostly nude with her legs spread wide in stirrups and only a small piece of fabric covering her genitalia. Among these non-essential persons present that day was Wayfarer's co-chairman, Dr. Sorowitz, who flew in for a few of the visits. Miss Lively became even more alarmed when Mr. Baldoni introduced his best friend to play the OBGYN.
That is... Dude. Bro, if that's real, I'm going to fucking die.
Yep.
Talk about dare to be a man. What is it called? What's
Man enough.
Man enough. Yeah, talk about being man enough. I just see my best friend to get a fucking eagle's eye shot of your genitals.
This is all making me upset in my, like...
It's making me so sick.
That's next level. That's like Harvey Weinstein shit.
Because also, that position is so revealing and you're so vulnerable. Like, what the fuck?
Was his, I guess, not to defend him, but was his best friend an actor?
His name is Doctor.
That he could at least like argue he, in his opinion, was well suited for the role. You know what I mean? Like,
or an OBGYN.
Because if it's literally just some dude he grew up with, that's that's different than his best friend.
Didn't you refer to him as Doctor?
An acclaimed actor or something.
No, that would make a difference. I don't know.
Didn't you refer to him as Doctor?
Yeah.
So he's the doctor. So it means halfway there.
Let me see who played the doctor.
But also what she's saying about just not having like the typical set kind of procedures that would be appropriate for this type of scene. I mean, I don't know what they are, but I'm assuming she knows. It sounds kind of crazy that they didn't have any of that.
Yeah, it's pretty standard to have a closed set when there is something that intimate, and it sounds like in this case, they did not have a closed set.
That's
Which basically a
crazy.
closed set means you kick out everybody, but like literally the camera
essential.
operator and the director. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
and the
that
sound.
kind of makes
That's
sense for something so vulnerable.
I have a question. Has she ever done an intimate or like nude scene before in her career?
Not that I'm aware of. There was certainly not in Gossip Girl because
But I would-
that was a TV show.
Just curious. If
I would
she has-
expect the production to work with the actor to make them feel comfortable in a scene like that. You know, like really talk about, okay, what do you need?
Of course, that's the
for you to
expectation.
be
I'm just curious if she
comfortable.
has experience to compare it to or something. Not that it matters. All right. What's happening?
All right. Let's go to the. Okay, so she felt humiliated by the fact that he had his best friend up in there. Okay,
That's
part two
terrible.
of this complaint was that Mr. Heath approached Miss Lively and her assistant on set and started playing a video of a fully nude woman with her legs spread apart. Miss Lively thought that he was showing her porn and stopped him. Mr. Heath explained that the video was actually his wife giving
His
birth.
own wife?
Oh
Yep.
my
And Miss
God.
Lively, she was alarmed and she asked, "Does your wife know about this?" And he said, "She isn't weird about this stuff." And Miss Lively,
Like
and,
you.
yeah, as if Miss Lively was weird for not welcoming it. Miss Lively and her assistant.
Don't be weird about it.
Yeah, they excused themselves. They were stunned that he had even thought about that.
Does Blake, she's given birth. She has kids, right?
Yeah, she
So
has
she doesn't
kids.
see the video about it.
She has
Yeah.
multiple kids.
Yeah,
as
she
Shouter
knows
pointed
she's
out.
like
She's
she
done
had
it.
just given birth right before this
Okay,
film.
so
Oh,
this
wow.
is
She was still pumping,
okay,
which we'll get into.
which is somehow comes up.
Okay, this one is crazy. Mr. Baldoni and Mr. Heath discussed their personal sexual experiences and previous porn addiction, tried to pressure Miss Lively to reveal details about her intimate life. During a car ride with Miss Lively, her assistant and driver, Mr. Baldoni claimed to Miss Lively that he had been sexually abused by a former girlfriend, which he has shared publicly on his podcast. At the end of this story, Mr. Baldoni shared that it had caused him to re-examine his past. He said, "Did I always ask for consent? No. Did I always listen when they said no? No."
That's fucking crazy.
My God.
Wow.
Mr. Baldoni claimed this was an example of how all things from
Well, at
which
least
we
he's
can learn
at least
and grow.
he's maybe he's not raping people anymore. Maybe he learned that
Yeah,
from,
not anymore.
That phase.
from his ex-girlfriend.
Maybe he's
when Miss
working on a
Lively
new
exited the car-
new TED Talk material.
How I stopped raping and learned to love the bomb.
Be men enough.
But yeah, there are witnesses for this one. It says when Miss Lively exited the car, her driver immediately remarked that he did not want Miss Lively to be alone with Mr. Baldoni going forward.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, another one. Mr. Baldoni added a detailed scene to the film in which this one's crazy, you guys. Mr. Baldoni added a detailed scene to the film in which the underage version of Miss Lively's character, Lily, loses her virginity. In both the book and the script for this film, there was no sex scene. Instead, the details about this moment were left to the audience's imagination. But Mr. Baldoni added in considerable details, including both dialogue between young Lily and her boyfriend about the loss of her virginity, as well as a simulated sex scene in which Mr. Baldoni filmed and included in his initial cut of the film. A close-up of young Lily's face, accompanied by an audible gasp at the moment of penetration. Miss Lively was informed that when this scene was shot, after Mr. Baldoni called cut, he walked over to the young actors and he said, I know I'm not supposed to say this, but that was hot. And did you two practice before?"
What?
So I would
Is this
assume,
maybe it's a female gaze thing? He's doing the female gaze thing again.
Yeah.
I assume young
definitely.
Lily probably went to Blake and told her this.
If she corroborates that, then that happened.
Isn't that crazy?
That's
I would like to know.
disgusting.
I would like to know if she was on record as confirming this. That's
GG.
Although, why would Blake? It would be really dumb for Blake to
Yeah.
lie about what someone else experienced.
Yeah,
when they can
totally.
just say no. That
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
happen.
that's like 101 lying. Don't do that.
It'd be very easy to corroborate, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't think she would.
Bro, that's is a rape scene?
No,
Wait.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, it was just losing your
I'm
virginity.
not supposed to
scene.
say this, but that was hot.
But it's also the fact that it's like a losing virginity scene. So it makes it even more creepy. more than it is already.
And there's supposed to be children in that scene.
They're young.
They're
They're
supposed to be young.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yikes.
This guy's a degenerate.
Yeah.
I think he must love his wife because she looks the other way. If they've been married this long, this is total speculation. She must enable him a lot and be like down with all his bullshit. She probably knows.
We watched her enable his cringe.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, she sat through all of that.
Yeah,
she's like a yes woman. I think.
Yeah.
Because someone like him, this marriage would not work for as long as it was if she challenged him at all. She knows about that he's a creep, and she's just there. You know what I mean? That's my guess based on nothing. And God bless her if whatever. It's not her fault. Probably she's a victim. Probably this is really what he's like. Fuck.
Yeah, totally.
You want to talk about Blake's dad and how he talked to him?
So hold on. We were meant to see Baldoni's counter defense. From what we did 2 of those, and then a whole bunch more about how
we
fucking
have
scumbag
more
he is.
counters from his team. Most of his suit is saying that there was actually not a smear campaign against Blake. It's actually against him, and she tried to take over the film and is now trying to slander him. And they provide.
Well, I want more receipts.
So her lawyers, or his lawyer, says that a suit is coming against Blake, and a suit is also coming against Ryan Reynolds, and that all of the texts will be released.
Okay.
So if we don't have them now, we will.
So
Ready for the
Ryan
next
Reynolds?
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe. Mr. Baldoni engaged in other behaviors that were shocking and emotionally distressing. For example, he claimed he could speak to the dead, and on several occasions told her that he had spoken to her dead father.
Dude.
Her father had just died when they resumed filming, but when they had started filming.
Well, if he must have missed him then. That was very nice of him.
Yeah, I mean, if he believes that he did speak to her dead dad, I mean, of course he would have to tell her about it.
I mean,
Does his power only work for dead dads?
You
Is there
think?
anyone
Yeah,
else?
maybe.
Her dead dad specifically.
Her dad, no, but
Oh, also his fiance.
Oh, his
dead dad.
fiance is right.
Right, yeah.
Blonde
Dead
women,
dad.
dead
I
dad.
crush it with dead dads.
your dad just told me totally wants you to fuck me.
For sure.
Gross.
It was off-putting and violative for Mr. Baldoni to claim a personal relationship with her recently deceased father. Mr. Baldoni and Mr. Heath were also constantly hugging and touching the cast and crew. When they would avoid it, they would get cold and uncollaborative.
Wait, Mrs. Baldoni? It says it was off-putting and violative for Mrs. MS.
Or Mrs. to claim personal
So
relationship.
he's not talking about his wife.
I think that's just a typo.
Maybe a typo?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
All right.
Lawsuit.
Get your
She's
get
lying.
it together.
That calls all of this into question.
Mrs. Baldoni.
Minor typo.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Where are we? Okay, this one's crazy. On another day, Miss Lively wore a low-cut dress to facilitate breastfeeding, but had it covered up with a coat. When the jacket briefly popped open at one point to reveal the dress, Mr. Baldoni commented on how much he liked her outfit, which flustered Miss Lively. Later that day, Mr. Baldoni pressured Miss Lively, who was in her pre-approved wardrobe, to remove her coat in front of the crew and multiple background actors in a packed bar. He said that he wanted to see her onesie under her coat because it was zipped low to reveal a lace bra. So he didn't say that he wanted to see her lace bra. She's insinuating that here. But he did say once she took off her coat, "I think you look sexy," and in a tone that made her feel ogled and exposed. With other female cast members present, she said, "That's not what I'm going for." He bristled and replied, "I'm sorry, hot." And deeply uncomfortable, Miss Lively said, "Not that either." And Mr. Baldoni responded sarcastically, "I guess I missed the HR meeting," and walked away. Another woman on the production spoke to Miss Lively afterward to offer empathy and to share her own similar experiences with Mr. Baldoni, commenting about her in sexual terms.
Bro, that's game over. There's
So this
other
is
people
another-
corroborating it.
Yeah. I mean,
dude, you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
This next one,
I find it interesting that front facing, he's so slick about being like the ultimate gentleman. But like behind being the director, he can't keep his shit together at all.
I guess so. I mean,
like this is just weird, blatant, fucked up shit. That's like, if I'm him, I mean, you can't be surprised that people complain about that. I don't know. It's weirdly inconsistent.
As a result of Mr. Baldoni's behavior, another cast member lodged a sexual harassment complaint about Mr. Baldoni's gross and unwanted comments towards her and others.
Okay.
Another cast member.
That's
so.
compelling.
Which earlier we were speculating might have been Jenny Slate.
Because Jenny's been so vocally
supportive of Blake.
with Blake. She is one of the other females on set, but also another female on set is young Lily, who we heard about that story, which is also fucking crazy.
Right.
So it could have been her. But it sounds like, according to Blake's Sue and according to obviously Jenny's Slate, her words, it seems like the women on set stand with Blake.
That's
Well,
all
now-
you need
Which is
to know.
damning.
In my
Now
opinion,
that all of this came out, it's like I can see why clearly.
yeah,
Clearly.
that's all you need to know. I'm a girl's girl, personally.
Yeah, you are.
And I have been since day one.
Yeah. Baldoni made the rest of the cast and crew wait for hours while he cried in Miss Lively's dressing room, claiming social media commentators were saying that Miss Lively looked old and unattractive.
He was crying?
Yeah, because he's the director. When photos when photos first emerged, because they're supposed to be young in the book. There's both of them were cast way out of their age range, and so a lot of people were just like, "That's not what Lily Bloom looks like. Like she's supposed to be super young." And so apparently that really got to him, although it was his choice. You know what I mean?
Sounds like he's unstable.
He went up to her.
Stuck with this old hag.
This guy is fucked up.
That's
He's
like an insane
unstable,
thing to do.
weirdo.
He's just so in tune with women. It just hurts him.
Yeah.
When he's looking at himself.
Stab through the heart.
So old. Okay, next one. Mr. Heath once arrived unannounced at Miss Lively's hair and makeup trailer while she was topless and having body makeup removed by makeup artist. Miss Lively told Mr. Heath that she was almost done and he could meet her when she was clothed. Mr. Heath, however, insisted that if she did not allow him into her trailer to speak to him at that moment, that there would be no meeting with the other producers. Miss Lively reluctantly agreed, but asked that Mr. Heath keep his back turned. A few minutes into the conversation, Miss Lively noticed that Mr. Heath was staring directly at her while she was topless.
What?
What are you doing?
Yeah, when she called him out, Mr. Heath brushed it off as a habit of wanting to look at a person while he was talking to them. Miss Lively and her hair and makeup artists were all deeply disturbed by this interaction on the day of filming.
It sure
So they all
sounds like
corroborate.
Second day of filming, okay.
It sounds like there's a lot of people that can corroborate. Like all of these happened directly in front of multiple people. So, I mean, if she's lying, it feels like it.
Or if she's telling
it would
the
be
truth.
insane to lie.
Either way.
These are so easily provable when there were witnesses to everything.
You'd think. Let's go
Has
to the
there been
next
any
one.
crew members who have been like, she's wrong, Baldoni's the man?
Not about the sexual harassment, but he in his lawsuit, he has text from them saying that she's horrible
Let me
to work
see that.
with.
I'm going to see that.
But that's the thing. Those are not equal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe she
And I
very
have
well
so
may
much
be
more.
so obnoxious
Yeah.
as a human being. It doesn't matter. It's
Let me see
totally
that.
irrelevant.
No. The important. I'll get to it. After this next story, I have a very damning piece of evidence that he put in his lawsuit. So let's see. This story, throughout filming, Mr. Baldoni. Oh, wait. Yeah, they would invade Miss Lively's privacy by entering her makeup. Yeah, by entering her makeup trailer. Wait, is this the one that I already did?
Nope, you're on track
Thank
here.
you. By entering her makeup trailer uninvited while she was undressed, including when she was breastfeeding her infant child. Miss Lively often had to work while breastfeeding, which she felt comfortable doing so as long as she was given time and space to cover herself. She did this frequently because she was not given breaks to feed her baby, but Miss Lively did not expect or consent to anyone entering her private spaces while topless, exposed, and vulnerable with her newborn, or during body makeup application or removal. Mr. Baldoni and Mr. Heath both showed a shocking lack of boundaries by invading her personal space when she was undressed and vulnerable. Let's go to this text message that Justin released.
It's from counter evidence.
It's from Blake, and she says, "I'm just pumping in my trailer if you want to work on our lines." And he says, "Copy, eating with the crew. I will head that way." She says, "Take your time." He says, "I'm here. I'll meet you in there." And she said, "Sorry, I'm just seeing this." So she did invite him while she was pumping.
Meaningless, stupid. If she's ready for him to come in, she can cover it, and it's not.
Okay.
She's there's cloths and materials and outfits that conceal that. So if you're ready for someone to come in and she's ready, that's not a issue. That's not the same thing.
Good point. I agree.
Versus just walking in on her.
Yeah.
I think that, the lines can be very blurred.
Also, her being okay with him coming in one time Doesn't mean it's
True.
okay at the other times either.
Yeah.
True, and the implication of that is kind of scummy. Just using this as like,
Yeah.
see, she told me to come in
It's
once.
like, yeah, I can just come in whenever I want.
He's actually, you know what he is?
Yeah.
He's proving that he did walk in on her breastfeeding.
That's true.
That's literally.
Yeah, but he's just
confessing.
saying. But she said it was okay.
Also,
Once I have evidence of her saying once it was okay.
Right.
but also Loki in these texts, he's like, "I'm here," and she didn't see it, so I'm assuming she responded to it maybe after. No, I don't want to be so speculative, but like maybe he just barged in after she didn't answer him saying, "I'm here." But who
It
knows?
sounds like this time nothing happened.
Yeah. All right, another one, which he also has counter evidence for.
His evidence is buster shit so far.
Mr. Baldoni and Mr. Heath also failed to implement COVID protocols when there was a COVID outbreak on set. Miss Lively was told by another producer that because Wayfair did not have insurance coverage for COVID, Mr. Baldoni and Mr. Heath deliberately withheld from Miss Lively that she had been exposed to COVID. Both Miss Lively and her infant child contracted COVID from the outbreak.
Okay, whatever. We all got COVID. I mean, I don't know what happened there.
This is counter evidence. This is Justin texting Blake and saying, "Blake, I am so sorry to hear you and your baby
That's
are
after
sick."
she already got it, bro.
Yeah, what is this?
Right, but wait.
Okay.
I know it's literally the last thing you needed right now on top of a tough week. I pray it comes and goes with mild symptoms, and more than anything that he is okay. If you feel up for it, I'm here absolutely anytime and would love to check in. I know
great
this
guy.
week is a lot. I'm committed to making things run smoother across the board. Blake says, "Our mistake. Molly did get the new pages, XYZ, but she says, my mistake, and she ends it with a kiss."
Hold on. She didn't realize that they were new, but new pages can always. What is it? She's just
talking
said
about
our
like
mistake.
new scripts.
She says our mistake.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
It's not even
relevant
necessarily even addressing what he said. It could have been something before, like
No.
our mistake.
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a
What's
minute.
her
Let me point
mistake?
this out. His message is from May 26th. Hers is from June 2nd. It's like weeks later.
She's recovering.
That doesn't make any.
No, but I just mean that response, I don't think has anything to do with his message.
Oh, you think he could have gone in and like deleted
The
or
whole-
Something, I don't know. But this like very
Or a phone call.
right. Yeah.
Look at the context of the entire text. I mean, nothing. It doesn't address his statement at all. Our mistake. Molly got the new pages.
Yeah.
She didn't realize they were
Not
new,
even related.
but new pages can always be sent. All she had to say about it was our mistake. What was her mistake? What was the mistake that she made?
Yeah, I
in
mean,
reference
it's
to COVID, if that it was about COVID, I would just be like, our mistake, like
That's
No.
bonk ass evidence,
we
bro.
didn't follow proper protocol.
That shit is fucking
I don't know.
weak.
This is very,
These don't
very
seem
weak.
related,
Less than
really.
weak.
I don't know.
Yeah, that don't make
I
no
feel like
sense.
Weak shit, dude.
He says
something
more
could be
are coming.
missing.
Okay, I'm
Ooh,
sure.
okay.
If
Yeah.
they're like, if there's like this, then
Yeah.
you know, are they?
People lead.
I'll have that. He says more are coming. Are they coming at the same time?
Right.
Well, they're
That's important to the
launching-
female gaze.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, you're so right. On the wedding night, at least.
Bezos came, Bill Gates came.
Okay, so
Mark
this is
Zuckerberg came.
Justin's
Many of them
recount-
came numerous times. The bankers have all
Wow,
come.
what a fun
Everybody's
time.
coming.
I want to go to that party.
That's a good soundbite.
So this is text from Justin's lawsuit. This is his recounting of the premiere. If you recall, if you remember, he was not seen on the carpet with Blake or any of the other crew. He walked the carpet alone after they had already finished. These are his texts to his team. He says, long story, but we won't be in the same room. I was asked to not even come to the premiere. I can figure it out. Then Justin sends to his team again. Well, if you decide to change your mind last minute, let me know and let's figure it out together. I'm going to be there. That's just different timing and holding areas and theaters and all the things you can imagine. It's still our film. And the editor says, it would be very hard for me to sit and watch the final film for the first time at the premiere. Just cheer for us when our names come up. Sending all love. And let's keep going. At the premiere, he took a voice note, and his lawyer went on Kelly Mantle. That's the name of a
Sounds familiar.
reporter.
Mm-hmm.
He went on that show and released this voice note from the premiere that he sent in that group text. This is allegedly a photo of him in the basement where they stuck him during the premiere.
So what? He's the victim now?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Okay.
They were so mean
We have
to
here
him.
exclusively Justin Baldoni
Oh, this is Megyn Kelly.
Megyn Kelly.
speaking to
What
he
the
called
fuck
his
is
dream
Megyn
team,
Kelly doing in this story?
lamenting the fact that
Aren't
he
you-
would
shouldn't you be
not
talking
be
about,
on the premiere
Joe
of his
Biden having
own
Alzheimer's or
movie,
something?
He says per Blake's demands.
Could have been one of the most beautiful nights of
my life career-wise.
Oh.
I literally was sent to the basement.
Why were you sent to the
My friends
basement?
and family for over an hour. I wasn't allowed to be seen. She didn't want me anywhere near her or the rest of the cast. Please start laughing.
Can we do TED Talks in the basement?
Wait, this is not exonerating him at all. Why the fuck was he forced to be in the basement?
It's proving that clearly there were problems.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Ridiculousness.
Kelly Mantle is what I said her name is, and she's literally a drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, okay, that's.
You're not listening, are you? You're not listening.
Wait, what?
So this whole thing.
I can see you. Justin Baldoni when he's walking in her trailer while she's breastfeeding.
Yes, I can see you. I can see what you're doing.
Gross.
You're not listening, are you? You're not listening. Thank you.
Gross.
Gross, man.
On a night that was supposed to be so materialistically joyful. I was in the basement with the people that I love the most, and we were all joyful.
Oh, you were the real winner.
Because none of that shit matters. We're in this business because we're artists.
Massive cope.
And we believe in what we do. And I believe that will follow each of us, and that truth will prevail, and that
Truth
light
will
and
prevail.
love will win.
This
We have here-
fucking
Love will
evidence
win.
is all of his evidence is so bad. Bro,
Truth is prevailing.
Bro made a fucking voice note. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
it just raises more questions, in my opinion.
Right.
Yeah. This next one, I also think is a very weak point.
Does he
And
not
it's also-
explain why he was in the basement, forced to be in the basement? He doesn't touch on that in the
He
lawsuit?
said, no, because he said, in the voice note he said, because she doesn't want me anywhere.
Yeah, why?
I didn't say why.
Right, well, yeah.
Oh my god.
Because she's.
I just peed in my basement.
So-
Well, he knows.
But this
knows.
is after
He
the
says that
lawsuit?
it's not true, though.
Okay,
No,
hold on,
that
hold
was
on.
at the premiere.
No.
That was at the premiere.
So this is
He-
so why the fuck?
This was after all the HR complaints, and he
Yeah.
knows that something is coming. He's already hired his crisis PR manager.
Right.
He knows that something is dropping, and all of these people unfollowed him.
But he's saying that to Kelly Mental.
No, it was just his.
It
Or
was
who
in
is
the
he
group
saying it
text.
to?
His lawyer just revealed it on that show.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
It's so
Yes.
bad. It's actually so bad.
Yeah.
This next one I think is a weak point. It's also the final slide, and or the final point. And he says that Ryan Reynolds made fun of him in Deadpool, and why would he ever make fun or make light of his wife's traumatic experience?
That was in the
if that was-
lawsuit?
It was in his lawsuit. It says,
What?
That was in the law. They actually
His
included
complaints
that.
or his lawsuit?
No, surely that must have just
Let
been an
me-
interview or something.
he said it in an interview I watched. I just said that, so
Okay.
don't take that.
Yeah,
It was not in the
However,
lawsuit.
this is,
That
his
would make
lawyer
more
said
sense.
this. His lawyer said this on at least a show.
Right.
Okay.
He accused
Let's
Ryan
go.
Reynolds of making a mockery of It Ends With Us in his Deadpool and Wolverine film. There is no question Reynolds' Marvel
Now I wanna
movie
see it.
is making fun of my client. In the movie, you see Nice Pool, a variant of Ryan Reynolds' character, introduce himself to Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine for the first time. Oh my goodness, wait until you see Lady Pool, he says. She is gorgeous. He's wearing a man bun. And Nice Pool says of Lively's mutant mercenary, she just had a baby too. You can't even tell. And then the person acting opposite him in the scene says, I don't think you're supposed to say that. Deadpool retorts. Nice Pool responds, that's okay. I identify as a feminist.
Who gives
And
a fuck?
apparently this character also has
Who gives a
podcast.
fuck? Even if it's true.
Yeah.
Cry
Yeah,
more,
right?
bitch.
Deal with it.
He's
Grow
allowed to-
up.
He's allowed to take like extraordinarily subtle jabs at him. If it's even true, which is probably not even.
It's more like
Grow
a
up.
self-report to like think that it's you.
Well, he has a the guy has a podcast.
Right.
character.
He felt attacked. I get it.
I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Literally.
not that he shouldn't have done it. I think it's hilarious. And this is all obviously mirroring Blake just had a baby and he was being weird about her body.
Is he doing his podcast still?
Let me see the last time they posted one.
Well, he lost his co-host, so it's a
But
solo venture.
No, it was 3 hosts.
No gays.
It was
Oh, okay.
him, Jamie Heath,
Yeah.
who is all over this lawsuit, and then
Heath
female.
is the other guy named in the
Yeah.
lawsuit who walked in on her while she was top.
Wait, he's the co-host?
Yeah,
Heath is
apparently.
Man
also
enough?
a co-host.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, dude.
They definitely qualify to talk about being a man enough.
When was the last episode? I'd love to know.
2 months.
So he bailed on it.
Okay.
What was the name of it?
The Power of Speaking Out with FK Twigs.
Do you see what I'm How many episodes has he done about the power of speaking out by now? That's all he's got?
Next one.
Olivia?
What's his really good one? You said he has like one kind of
I thought
damning.
that her inviting him into her trailer while she was pumping was kind of damning, and I also thought the intimacy coordinator was interesting. He also, his lawyer claims that to every point they have a text that differs. So when we have those, all of those, we'll be back. Don't worry.
Yeah,
but these are the ones that I felt were the
So we
most.
have everything as of now. Like we've seen everything.
Yeah.
We've seen all the responses that there are so far. And I'll say, I mean, they're going to put what they feel like is the most exonerating stuff first. So if that's all
what
they got,
led with,
it's not that good.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I mean,
even the PR one, it wasn't even them denying that. They basically said, yeah, we were planning on a smear campaign against her, but we didn't do it because we didn't have to because she did it for us.
Yeah.
That's not a great, that doesn't, you were trying to smear her. It's just you decided not to in the end.
Breaking news.
What do you got?
Man Enough. Jay Shetty.
Oh my God.
It's the episode's called Jay Shetty Monk Enough / the Man Enough podcast.
So did they even
Nice.
talk about Man Enough stuff on that one?
They're gonna talk about
This one
the
was more
female
monkey.
glaze.
The female glaze.
The
Monkish.
God, I hate Jay Shetty. I really don't like him anymore. I used to love him.
When was that? I don't remember that.
I don't know. Back when we first started the gag, I think I loved him.
Oh.
I think Baldoni is gonna start a new podcast, Thoughts from the Basement.
With Ryan Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Failure, yeah. Okay, well, this is, I mean.
There will definitely be more. There are at least 2 more lawsuits coming out.
I feel like I need to apologize to Blake because last time we were kind of like just being upset at her because she seemed mean and.
Well, that clip of her being mean to the interview
Yeah.
is pretty bitchy. I mean, for lack of a better word.
And
But you know,
Thank you.
it's fine. But all the sexual, inappropriate stuff it's like way up there compared to like her being mean, whatever.
His evidence was essentially worthless. Like
He claims there's
in
a
my
lot
opinion.
more.
Okay, well, I'm waiting.
Yeah, people
Let's see
always
it,
say
buddy.
that.
Hey.
I feel like the guilty people always say that. They're like, just wait until I show
Just-
you everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying is like, you did release some
Wouldn't
stuff.
you open
That
with
was-
everything?
Right. That you put the stuff that you feel is your best shot out there already. So I don't know.
It was terrible.
But-
Maybe he's going to do a video with Dog Pack.
Yeah.
That's right, my boy.
But I mean, again, all of the most damning accusations in that sound like they can be corroborated by another person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like, it's not
He's done. dude.
necessarily he
He's
said,
fucking
she said.
done.
It's going to be they said, he said.
He's done, bro.
Yeah.
He did that shit, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, based on the evidence.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Baldoni.
And I'm with you, Eli. I will fully cop to the fact that my reaction to it was likely colored by my disdain for her husband, Ryan Reynolds, who I fucking hate. But that,
I'm with you.
That shouldn't affect things. She
Well,
could
listen,
still
you
be a
guys don't have to
victim of course.
apologize. You were affected by her being like extraordinarily mean to somebody
Yeah, I
she
mean-
didn't need to be.
And we didn't know yet about this.
Yeah, there was
stuff.
no allegations at the time, and I think we even mentioned multiple times that if there's allegations that are coming out,
Yeah, we'll have to
then this
reassess.
is all going to be worthless. And
Yeah.
we're gonna have to look at that. So,
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize. It's just
I don't
you were
think so.
wrong and I was right. That just happens sometimes.
Wait, that's it? You guys didn't cover any of his legal docs and video evidence with numerous other texts? I mean, we looked at all the texts.
What did we miss? I would love to see anything else.
I felt that I included the parts
What is
that
some-
were the most significant.
Don't worry about
Each
it.
lawsuit is about 90 pages. I did not include all of it in this presentation. I really encourage you to go read it, read all of Blake's story, read all of Justin's counters. And there will be more information and there will be more clarification because we don't have a lot of context. We don't have all of the answers. We maybe one day will, we maybe one day won't. We probably won't, but maybe we'll know more.
What is it
you know?
that exactly you think that we missed.
If there's something specific, let us know. We can look at it.
Yeah. Wow. He seems really fucking crazy.
5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
He has stuff about her changing the lines. We went over a lot of it in the first one. Like, do you remember when she was on the carpet and she was like, nobody knows this, but my husband actually wrote that scene. That's included in his suit. So there's a lot of, she bullied him, tried to take over the film, launched these complaints against him.
That literally means nothing compared to what
if that's the stuff you didn't include, I agree with that because it doesn't even compare to like...
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Not being a safe environment.
If she wanted to take over the film, that has no relevance on the accusation.
Yeah.
Unless you have like hardcore evidence that like she was, which is what we have against you, like coordinating with a malicious PR company to smear him or something, which again, that's what he did.
Thank you, Cheyenne in chat. She said, I read each lawsuit several times. Olivia did perfectly.
There it is.
There you go.
The Baldoni expert.
I think, I don't want to speculate too much about any individual people in the chat, but I think, a lot of people may have joined heavily on the online pile-on on Blake, and once you've done that, it might be you're committed. You know what I mean? It's just like it's too hard to admit that maybe
people are still defending him. What do you mean?
Well, the people in our chat that are saying we did not show the exonerating evidence, although they can't really specify what that exonerating evidence is.
I'd love to. I'd
love to see it.
I wanted more Baldoni receipts.
I haven't really seen any specifics. I mean, people kept saying, "Are you going to show his replies?" And then we did, and those replies were terrible. So
yeah, they're terrible. They prove nothing.
Yeah.
I do want to know what I missed. So if I did,
I'm keeping an eye
genuinely
out.
put it in the Reddit and stuff.
If you're passionate enough, make a PowerPoint and put it in Reddit.
But yeah, it was really long. I tried to reduce it down. Hopefully you could follow.
How ironic that he is the guy that talks about like believe women.
Not except this time.
Which
is what they all say.
Not like this.
Ironically.
All right.
Whoa. I didn't see this. Someone said in chat, Sony and Wayfair both agreed there was no official HR complaints.
Well, you should fact check that.
Well, that is very interesting. I apologize.
These are the HR or PR managers in chat just spamming.
For real. All right, let's move on. If there's more, we'll touch on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is significant that Sony, not Wayfair, says that because that's his
Wayfair
people.
is him, so
But
whatever.
Sony was pretty with Blake through all this, so if they say that,
well,
it'll be
but
the
that's
next
just
one.
a comment that you read, or an actual
It's just a
recording.
comment.
It was just somebody in chat.
It was just
We
somebody
need to
in
look
chat.
into it.
Yeah, I mean, fact check it. But anyway, we'll talk more about it as stuff comes out. But thank you, Olivia. I am captivated by the Balzania journey.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys were amazing as well.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Great listeners. Wow.
Super good. Amazing. You guys did great.
Listen
Thank
to
you.
everything.
Thank you guys.
And so let's move quickly on to Dobrik, who's back. He's back.
Oh yeah.
How long's it been? You might know, AB. How long's it been since his last? I'm just.
No, I'm kidding. It's been nearly 3 years.
Wow.
3 years.
And I know I listen to the doc.
Galia made a really funny comment. She's like, "You're about to post an H3 video."
Oh, and David is back.
Oh wow.
It's like 2015.
It's 2016 YouTube.
There was another one too. Casey started posting it again too.
And he moved back to New York, right?
Back to New York.
As soon as I moved here.
Honestly, Casey in
he's
LA,
avoiding me.
it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
He belongs in New York.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right.
Why?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Because Dan loves LA.
Because I love LA.
Oh,
Fuck
okay.
these
I
New
thought it
York
was like a
losers who can't
Casey.
hack it.
I love
the big
LA.
city.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounded like Casey hating comment.
It's a little bit.
Well, he shit talked
like
LA a
Casey.
lot when he lived here.
He
New
massively
Yorkers
pushed
do
it.
that.
And I fucking hate when they do that. So I said, see ya.
Again, racist, because LA people go to New York and they have nothing but nice things to say. Why can't you do the same?
Yeah, I went to
you know
New
what?
York for the first time.
looking. If he's watching this right now, he's like, "All right, Dan, enjoy that LA right now."
Yeah, well,
right, let's talk about Dobrik. So he put a video out, surprising friends with body transformation. Let's see. This thing is pulling some numbers, eh? Nobody gives a fuck about anything that happened. Let me see the original.
Yeah, 6 mil.
In like what, 2 days? 3 days?
3 days, yeah.
I'm trying to use this mouse.
Struggling?
No, not terribly. It's just obviously would definitely take some getting used to.
Yeah.
I will say after watching this the first time, I was like, okay, he did actually get jacked. That's pretty good.
Ethan, not to be one of the people in chat, but the amount of times you're moving your mouse is making me anxious.
Dude, come on. I'm trying to deal with it, AB.
Sorry.
It's embarrassing. But that being said, yeah, I'm surprised by how little people give a fuck. He's also back working with SeatGeek, which I thought was funny and interesting.
He's working with there's 8 sponsors to this video.
Yeah.
Was there? I only noticed SeatGeek.
Well, SeatGeek is the one explicit one, but there's Feastables. There's his friend's company that is basically sponsoring this whole thing.
Zila.
They got jacked from,
I thought it was really interesting. Jimmy's Chocolate. He did he gave away like 15 Teslas and he barely mentioned SeatGeek.
Yeah, it's literally he brushes over it in 60 seconds.
Why does everyone give me such shit? All these advertisers, there's they're so they're so particular, but when it comes to David Dobrik somehow, thanks to SeatGeek for these fucking $500,000 worth of cars. Anyway, that's it.
Well, I was saying maybe he got the Hertz lot because they were selling off all their Teslas.
Yeah, they are mass selling
for
off Teslas.
15,000 a piece or whatever.
They are?
Yeah, because they over the rental car companies, they way overbought. They were invested heavily in buying shitloads of Teslas.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to rent them because people that don't have an electric car, they don't want to have to deal with the electric car experience.
So wait, you can buy it for super cheap? Why aren't people doing that?
Some people are.
15K is too low, but it
15?
was
15? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was extremely cheap.
I think you might be right.
Get on that, people.
No, they were selling them dirt cheap. They had so many of them.
And you also get a refund, up to 5K, I think, if you buy an electric car too. So it's insanely cheap to get a Tesla.
That's a good deal. Get on that. I don't like Elon, but those cars are solid.
Well, if it's used, he's not getting any money from you, I suppose.
True.
Good
they were
point,
useful this weekend with don't they have a biohazard filter? I saw someone using. Yeah. I don't know how well that works, but
the majority of the superchargers were down though, so people couldn't charge their cars and shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would never ever recommend someone get a Tesla unless they can charge it at home. Do not do that.
Right.
You will be miserable. You will hate your car.
Oh yeah, there's a couple around 15K, most of them 20. They were selling off 30,000 EVs.
Yeah, dude, they way overbought it, and nobody was renting.
It's a good opportunity to buy.
Well, there you go. I mean,
Hertz, don't it?
Hit ups Hertz, baby.
All right, so let's take a look. We have a non-music version because somehow David has this. This guy is so well connected. It just is crazy. After everything that's happened, he's got mainstream music in. He's got all these sponsors. He's got tons of people watching. It's just nothing fucking matters, dude. If you give the people what they want, nobody's going anywhere. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter. Chris Brown literally beat the shit out of Rihanna and people still fuck with him. Nobody cares about anything. As long as you give the people what they want. The people will talk. They'll say shit. You know what I mean? But they'll come back.
Talk about cancellation.
I don't think you can cancel
Are people
anybody,
actually
ever.
canceled?
Maybe. Well, Chris D'Elia got canceled. That's one that
Did he?
People still show up to his shows. I mean, he still has a stand-up career.
Still got a podcast,
He's not
right?
in movies and shit, though.
Yeah, but it's still...
I will say, though, that I agree with you, but David has always put copyright music in his videos.
But he must have some kind of arrangement.
Yeah.
I think he just doesn't monetize them.
No way.
No, he
I was
monetizes.
thinking that they have an arrangement.
Yeah.
He has an arrangement. I've heard about this before. No,
Okay.
he's monetized for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeff mentioned that in his podcast with Casey.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I don't think he's monetized.
He mentioned that he's not monetized?
He mentions that he doesn't care about, it being monetized because he puts copyright music in.
Nah.
He gets paid one way or another.
Yeah.
No.
You think the sponsors are just so high, like their payout?
That's what I always thought, but
that's what I feel.
Yeah, but like, dude,
Maybe.
if with the amount of views he's getting, and this was like 14 minutes now, he's up the length.
Mhm.
I mean, that's like tens of thousands of dollars. He's not going to turn that off just so you can listen to fucking Eagle or some bullshit. Anyway, whatever.
I guess yes.
What's up, dude?
He's doing that dumb tongue thing already. Look at him.
Oh.
Stupid ass.
I do that.
Okay.
What's up, vlog?
Oh, you're playing the YouTube version. There's an edit with all the music removed.
Oh, I thought I opened that one. My bad. My bad.
My bad. That first one.
It's a great song, though.
Eagle?
No, the opening song in that video.
Shut up! I'm playing the fucking intro!
Okay, I'm trying. Well, I'm trying, bro.
Shut up!
It's not loading. It's not loading.
I love that soundbite so much.
I think it's better than the Bobby, dude.
I think you might have to open in
don't know.
Firefox.
I don't know.
Bro, what is with this shit? You have to open it in Firefox? It's so stupid.
It's still having that issue?
Yeah.
I've reinstalled that browser a number of times. It just does not like Google Drive videos.
It's Google's own browser.
Yeah, I know.
Not opening.
Do you want me to play it on my screen?
No, I'll open it on Edge.
I'm seeing the
Edge, bro.
Palisades fires on approach to Encino.
Which
Oh
one?
my
Oh,
God.
the
Really?
one that's
Yeah, that's
it's moving north.
Which
Yeah.
I'm kind of like worried that's gonna fuck me up getting home because I can't take fucking Topanga.
Hold on, let me see. I just was
That's
looking
like
at the
all
fire
the
map and I
friends
saw it seemed like everything was the same.
It's definitely creeping further and further north. Yeah.
Let me see.
It's bad. That's real bad.
Why is it not showing me?
Yeah, for people who don't live here, it's really gnarly. Like, obviously, it's worse for people who live right by it. But even in downtown, like, there's ash falling from the sky.
Yeah.
The
It's just,
smell is like
raining ash.
crazy.
My head
It's an
has.
insane experience.
Here,
That's going right towards
do you show my screen? I have the fire map.
It's moving
up
north,
there.
which is fun because my mom or my parents
Yeah.
and my brother live in Woodland Hills.
Yeah, I don't think it'll get to Woodland Hills, but God, I guess who knows now. Just for context, so like,
Oh yeah, it's pretty far away.
for people that aren't familiar with the geography in LA, the main part of LA is down here, and then this is what everybody refers to as the valley because it's separated by this big mountain range here.
Shout out.
And
Shout
that's
out.
where Zach and I are from. And this fire has been moving north, and as you can see, it's mostly rugged forest terrain here.
There's a lot of houses, by the way, there though. Like throughout that, it's all. You know,
There are like rural houses and stuff, but it's not very densely built up, and there's a big state park there and everything. However, as you can see, as soon as you get a little bit further north, you get into a giant suburban neighborhood that's up in the hills. So, and once again, this is one of the richest areas of LA. This is where a lot of celebrities and people live.
Is that Hidden Hills or no?
No, Hidden Hills is over by
That's
Calabasas.
just Encino.
That's this other
Oh.
fire.
That's
What?
Lake Encino you're pointing to. dude.
people.
Yeah.
Why would anyone want to live there?
Encino?
If you had all the money in the world, why would you want to live there?
Encino's really nice.
What do you mean?
It's
about?
far away and it's hot
The
as
valley
fuck.
is where I went to
Because
high
There's
school.
a lot of nice
No
homes
People
in
want to be
Yeah.
out in the
Studio
valley,
City,
dude. That's where it's
Dude,
at.
Encino is like we lived there for
Yeah.
what 3 years. It's not bad, but I'm saying if you have a ton of money and you could decide where to live, you wouldn't live in fucking Encino, would you?
Well, you can
Well,
get a much
there's a
nicer
range.
place
Thank you.
than in fucking Beverly Hills. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So that's probably part of it.
I mean, yeah, you $10 million in Beverly Hills will buy you like
Well, that's
a
the
normal
thing.
house.
There's
10 million in Encino will get you like
exactly
what you think
and
it should.
a
Yeah.
giant. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Okay, well,
that was where my CPK was located in Encino. And
was that right?
Yeah, it was.
I think
And,
I know the one you were at the
I used to
mall,
go-
the little
We've
mall,
been
right?
there.
No, it was the one. It was technically in Tarzana, not in Encino.
No, we've
What?
been
You-
to that
Whoa!
one too.
Was it in the strip mall?
No, it was right on Ventura.
been lying about the location of this.
Under the flight of stairs.
That's the
go up?
Encino one.
Oh,
I didn't
true.
work it.
I used to go with my friends to that one. I was wondering if you waited on us.
You know what, man? We're gonna have to get you in a California Pizza Kitchen costume and get you to cosplay.
Hell no.
To relive your days for us.
Never.
I'll tip you good.
Well, okay. Well, maybe
20% max.
I mean, that's good, but that's not like I'm not putting the uniform back on.
Okay, fine. 25.
Good. 25. Okay. Let's talk.
All right, I gotta open this in fucking Edge. Hold on, I'm trying to get there on this. Right.
You're edging, dude. You're edging us on this Dobrik video.
Here we go.
Okay. What's up, vlog? Guys, it is.
That's not funny.
No, it wasn't.
Like a sub vlog, which is fine to say, but it's not funny.
I gotta say, I was never really familiar with David Dobrik. Never into his videos. I learned about him when our whole drama on Frenemies and Jeff. That was like my first exposure to David Dobrik. Watching this the other day, I did not like. I think I fucking hate David Dobrik.
There it is.
Like, this is the worst thing I've ever watched.
Dan was getting mad.
I was getting so mad watching this. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Like they were scream laughing, and Dan was just like, "That was not
There's
funny."
nothing funny happens in this video at
but it's
all.
like, why are we
like zero humor, but
Why-
it's nonstop hysterical laughter. It's
Why are we
crazy.
pretending like what we're watching is funny? It's not. It's just annoying.
It's like,
Are you dumb?
it's
People
like
who
the-
watching this, are you fucking dumb or something?
It's the sitcoms in the 90s
Yeah.
where they have the laugh track, and
I just
when you
feel
remove it, it's
happy.
like, oh, this isn't funny at all.
I laugh when
really
he
like it.
laughs.
Yeah.
Use your brain. Laugh at your own pace. Don't show AB.
And again, I'm basing it off of this video. I don't watch him back in the day. Maybe he was less obnoxious then, but this just
even
my God.
even when I watched David's videos, David was always like the last thing I was interested in. It was always like the other people,
Right, sure.
But for me, it was just all these Viners that just moved out to California from across the U.S. I just found it interesting, all these kids trying to figure out their way out here. It was
That sounds
really
more
early
interesting
on.
than what's going on in this
Yeah.
video.
None of them have succeeded but David, by the way. I'm pretty sure, right? Like, have reached like a moderate to high level of success. Jeff is probably the most successful of them.
I think Corinna, because she was a big part
Oh,
of
yeah,
it.
Corinna.
Oh yeah.
I guess, yeah. Well, yeah, Corinna's been super successful. So Corinna and Jeff, I guess.
They all have like nice houses and stuff, so they're well off.
fucking. You see what Jason does for that? All right.
What's up, dude? Okay. What's up, vlog?
Guys, it is officially a brand new
He just said, "What's up, vlog?" He didn't say a joke.
year. I decided to bring my camera out because I feel like I'm about to make some life changes. I want to do the Zero transformation with you. Okay.
Is this his best friend now? What? Jason's crying at home.
These
bro.
are his best friends back from high school or even middle school, I think. They weren't in the vlogs initially. Yeah.
But what about Jason? I thought they were best friends. Go! And he just called this man his best friend. That's gotta hurt.
Saying it like it is.
And what makes it different than the previous 2 times we tried?
I'll do it under one condition, and let's say you take some time off of work.
You said you could do it last time. You fucking quit.
Did I say dead ass I'm gonna do it?
Say that as you're gonna do it. Say it!
Dead ass? He said dead ass. Look at him. He's doubled over in laughter.
Oh my god.
He can't even stand straight.
Say it!
Dead ass, I'm gonna do it. This is my before body.
It's like
or if
this.
you're watching this video in 4 years, and maybe my current body after a relapse.
Oh my god!
This is so fucking annoying.
It's worse than I thought.
He's
Looks
like
fine.
skinny.
He's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
look
he's
that
fine.
bad.
What are
Almost
you guys
skinny,
talking
right?
about?
Yeah.
I mean, you seen what I look like? Shit.
I think he's like 180.
I feel really uncomfortable standing like this in front of you guys.
He's a little doughy. He's a little doughy. Right?
He's fine.
Oh, he's fine.
Barely
he's fine.
doughy.
This is
He's
insane.
a little
Healthy
doughy.
weight.
Slightly doughy.
Yeah, he looks fine.
He's fine. Okay,
He's
fine.
just not
fine.
a gym bro.
Yeah.
They're
He
acting
doesn't look
he
like
just-
somebody that lifts weights
He's not
every day.
fat. He's just a little bit.
They're acting like he
Soft.
is, though. They're acting
Yeah,
like
they're
he's 300
acting like
pounds.
he's
No,
fat.
he's not. Obviously, I mean, this is extremely normal. That's probably what my body looks like right now.
It's probably skinnier than average, even.
Yeah.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
He's probably
Yeah.
not even like technically obese.
He
Definitely
deserves
not.
to be around people who tell him he's beautiful.
True. They're all like, "You're fat. Fuck you." Natalie's like, "You're disgusting. Put your shirt back on." It's like,
So
girl,
mean.
Start jabbing yourself with steroids immediately.
I was up close like a viewer would be, and it's pretty fucking bad.
Oh, I guess that's not the greatest message though to his audience.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
They're
what
like,
we were saying.
This
yeah.
is like so blatantly like, you fucking fat ass, look at you. Like, what?
And
the
there's
dude is like a healthy weight.
Probably a lot of people in the audience look exactly like that. True.
He's just soft, like somebody said. That's right.
Oh no.
Who's a bad girl?
Ew. You spit out at her?
Of course, watch.
Stop. Ew!
Look how fucking his friend is really. No wonder he likes him. Look at his face, man. Can I zoom? Hold on. You guys gotta see this. Have you ever in your life seen something this funny?
You spit out at her?
Of course, watch.
Stop. Ew! Bro, we going, bro. Come on, tell me.
We are taking a trip to see the 7 wonders of the world.
What are the 7 wonders of the world, Lucas? Why am I so dizzy all of a sudden?
Let me just check where we're going. So,
Shut the fuck up.
No, there's no shit. Bro, this is all day, every day. David, that's not possible. That's not fucking every time I look at it, there's a new country that pops up.
I don't know what's
How am I
happening.
gonna make any money?
I don't know what's
How am I gonna
happening.
have calls? How am I gonna tell people, like, I'm in Machu Picchu currently?
this is one trip.
Okay, but you
They're
understand, this
going
is like
to
kind of...
do something epic for this return vlog,
You're
which
right,
is what they
Dan.
were doing with Jeff. It was supposed to be the return vlog from
Don't
COVID.
get on the tractor.
This is the worst.
Also, this
telling ya.
this Sela thing, it's an app which I assume has a bunch of paid options and shit. And they both are wearing the hat throughout
That
the
is
video.
interesting. David's invested for
Oh,
sure.
100%. They're definitely. That's like I feel like their biggest moneymaker in this whole thing.
Zila? Is he just trying to do another app? Because he almost got rich with that.
Dispo.
Seriously, yeah.
What the fuck was the name of his app?
Dispo.
Yeah.
This one.
Dispo, yeah.
He almost got that huge exit, and
That's
then
right. It all collapsed.
yeah, we'll get him with Zila. We'll get him.
fucked up the way you twisted it, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's like full-time traveling.
Let's go.
Nobody is big. That's what, nobody said anything funny.
Are you
It
sure?
wasn't even like trying to be funny.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
What
this
the
is, like,
fuck is
kinda fucked
happening?
up the way you twisted it, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's like full-time traveling.
Let's go.
I would love to randomly see one of these videos with Dan in the back seat, just like freaking out, like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is everyone laughing?
Why is everyone
What am I
laughing?
missing? You feel like you're missing a joke or something. Look at David's face. He's so fucking happy.
Remember when Tana called him Black Hat Giggle Boy?
It's pretty apt. Yeah, that's pretty good. Look at this. That's it. That's all I've got. One frame forward, one frame back.
That's like full-time traveling.
Let's go.
Oh wait, no, I didn't show you guys the one I wanted to see. I got because there's so many. I thought that was the good one, but it's not. Hold on.
Let's go.
There, that one. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
You just watched Dave Chappelle's new special on Netflix.
Look at that fucking smile, bro. It's like I feel like he's trying to eat me.
Titan core.
Exactly. He's giving Titan, not. He doesn't even. When you look at it long enough, he doesn't even look happy. He looks angry. Yeah. He looks hungry. This is your added music?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, long. Okay, so this is like what? More to come, or?
Look, they're wearing the hat in every shot too.
This is literally the video.
Okay.
It is a montage.
There's development, Ethan, in our watch
Oh shit.
app.
There's a fire, new fire.
It looks like it's
Uh-oh.
happening.
I mean, I've got this app open. Let me refresh it.
we am-
Our HOA one is very alarmist.
No, they sent a screenshot from the app though. Here, I'll send it.
It's a little sus that the fire started right after David came back.
I mean, I don't see anything
Just
close
saying.
to us.
Just throwing it out there.
Do you?
Yeah.
Can you
Send me a
check
screenshot.
the what they sent?
I'm so
It's
glad my
getting-
parents got out.
It's getting closer to Encino. It keeps creeping.
It's gonna get there by the look of it.
Well, I know that they were planning on Mulholland is like the break point because again, it's creeping through like a forest with no access roads, so they like can't even
Right.
get to it right now. But they will definitely be doing everything they can to stop it from creeping into the valley. So I think it'll be okay.
The valley.
I hope it'll be okay.
This is the same map that. This is the same map.
You see the yellow? The yellow is new. That wasn't there.
I don't see that. What does the yellow mean? What is
The yellow is like a level up of warning for
Haven't we
evacuation.
always been in red flag?
No, we've in red flag. Yellow is not red flag.
On Watch Duty app, there's no.
Yellow is level 2 set.
Can I see where they got that?
I think I see what you're talking about, Eli.
Oh shit!
Well, I sent it to you guys too.
Oh wait. I was looking at our office address. Fucking idiot.
Maybe that could be a good PSA. Like, what apps are you guys using to see it?
Watch Duty.
Yeah, if you're in LA and you haven't downloaded the Watch Duty app yet,
Pretty amazing and free. You don't have to sign in. Or
It's free.
anything.
It's run by a nonprofit apparently, and they just run off of donations.
God bless.
We're gonna do that right now.
Yeah, my home just went orange as well.
Watch.
But we've been in the orange.
No,
you
we've
guys have
been
in
in
orange?
red.
It says so. It says fire weather watch. That's what it says.
Yes, no. What they're showing that's changed is next to us. It's become yellow.
Evacuation warning level 2.
That part.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys still aren't in the zone, but it is creeping towards.
Yeah.
I mean, if
you
it
guys
started
like-
blowing that way, we'd definitely be in trouble.
Yeah.
Fuck! I forgot to put my Pokemon cards in the safe.
Your house will not burn down between now and then.
You don't think so?
I promise.
Okay. I that's the one thing I was worried about when we left for Las Vegas was my Pokemon cards. I forgot about them.
That would be.
You got a fireproof safe?
I do. Yeah. After you told me you recommended I get a safe, I got one.
Nice. Let's go.
I love it.
Hilla, let's finish this Dobrik montage and then we'll go. Okay, so they had a fun trip.
Yeah.
They did all that and just for this one montage?
Yep.
That's a lot of effort for.
I'm telling you.
They had so much fun, you guys. What? Who let him up there? Wait, does she have a new boyfriend?
Did Natalie find love in
She was dating someone in the vlog squad.
Yeah, who's this
Single
guy?
now.
She's some French dude.
Some random dude.
Oh, she hooked up with someone abroad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you go, girl. Get some strange dick. I like that. That's cool.
She's a hot
That's like the fantasy. Always, you go on like vacation in some exotic place. You're like, I'm gonna fall in love for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oddity. Every time we go out, guys always want to hook up with her. Yeah, this is what? Dude, I'm hyping her up, you asshole. I don't know what it was about traveling, but love was definitely in the air.
I don't know what it is about traveling. It's like it's what everybody loves to do. Genius. You're not special. You're just rich.
Just offered to give Ilya my first class seat. He said no.
Eat the rich.
Dude, he's got your full.
Try this, dude.
We've heard it before.
Damn, he's going up and
So
down.
once you do the laughing money, when it like flashes like a mansion, expensive car that they do with Jeff Bezos. Oh, you guys haven't seen that meme?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they should do it with that.
Yeah.
He lives in Encino, doesn't he? His huge mansion is there.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's in the
Or
hills too,
Sherman
based on
Oaks?
the scene.
Maybe Sherman Oaks.
Yeah, you like that?
His house is definitely in burned down territory if it gets over there.
Oh my God.
Definitely, I don't wish that
Look
on
at this.
anyone. By the way. Oh my
You're right.
God, he's the Dobrik Titan.
Oh my God.
That is terrifying.
Log Titan.
He's the eye attack titan.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I got this too.
Dude, it's so funny. Oh my God. My mouth isn't open wide
Freaking
enough.
awooga eyes, dude.
My jaw needs to be on the ground.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You're so good. Alright, come here.
And I mean, quite literally, love was in the air. Have you ever seen an airplane seat like this? We had a full bed to ourselves.
What the fuck happened
What
to the
is
quality?
that?
He's like narrating it on like a potato.
It's probably because the
AI
he removed all of the.
Yeah.
Literally, love was
okay.
in the air. Have you
There
ever
you go.
seen an airplane seat like this? We had a full bed to ourselves.
Dude, this is crazy.
Too bad we didn't get
It
much
seems like
sleep.
you guys had a
because
crazy
the next
adventure.
morning-
It's too bad you're literally brushing past 100% of it for some reason.
It's very
Not to defend him, but he did upload like a 45-minute version of this vlog on a different channel.
Oh,
It's like
there's
that
an
workout one.
extended cut somewhere.
Which is that
That's, he's playing at it.
Yeah, which is the
Okay.
Zila thing or whatever. So it's 100% to promote that company.
So the Sila brand, just to clarify, some people in the chat was wondering, the friend there has always owned that brand. But in my opinion, it's clear that David is now invested too.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
this promotion
No
is
question.
fucking sus as fuck.
No question. I mean, they do say that they're sponsored in the.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, for sure.
That's good.
We were bringing
I
Ilya
think
home.
it said that.
I
I'll
finally
double check.
brought Ilya back to his homeland. The biggest pussy has come home.
Your king is here! The tower bell rings. Do my eyes deceive me?
Oh, look who it is. Look who they dragged out of the fucking out of the TikTok live.
It's him! I'm sorry, we'll have to do this tomorrow. Live another day, whore.
So did they bring his ass to Europe and then they only used him here?
He has arrived! Look at your Oh! Just kidding. Just joking. We don't do that anymore. Come on.
He's not a child. He's a man. Homophobic. What's wrong with kids? What's wrong with sucking a dick of a grown man? Nothing.
This is terrible content. Terrible.
What? What the fuck is happening, dude? It's so awkward with the music out.
I'm fucking going home.
Bro, that is not... You're not going to convince me that this ride is exciting. This is like...
Well, it just looks painful.
Yeah, it looks like it hurts so bad.
That did not look hard or anything. I mean, it's just...
Looks like a
if you've been to like Hurricane Harbor, you've been through harder times.
I don't know though. It's like stone size. around.
I'm not even convinced Jason went down that because he might have actually died.
This part doesn't look that crazy though. Is that Jonah?
Yeah.
So they brought
Yeah.
all these people and they didn't even show them.
Stop. I'm fucking going home. I don't know what happened. Is it because I'm fat? Because everyone else is like, yeah, it's really fat. It's fucking tapped. This whole production's tapped. Get out, man.
I fucking. Where's my pop socket?
Again, he's not fat.
Jonah. No respect for that dude who totally turned on Jeff for David. Cut him out.
Mm-hmm.
Snake.
No fucking respect for yourself, bro.
Oh my god.
Did you hear that, cow? Did you guys hear that?
Where's my pop socket? Bro, this is.
Oh my god.
Do you know that?
God, this is unwatchable.
Have you been petting zoo?
They worship cows in India, like cows are gods.
No, I know.
Damn, I guess me and Susie have it good here.
We are at the Great Wall of China. Dude, can you take your picture? Can you take your picture after I do the intro? Guys, Ilya was bothering me about this picture for 5 minutes. Look at this thing.
How do you convince so many people to watch this? It's like a brain. I feel like there's a hypnosis going on where it's like, you will like this video. This video is funny.
That's what I was thinking watching it. Just like, stop lying to me.
Our content is so much better.
I didn't.
And way less people watch it, Dan.
I didn't think that necessarily.
That's what I'm telling you right
Okay.
We're literally fixing the Great Wall of China.
now. Wait, you're not actually doing that, are you? You're at the Great Wall of China? Are they being for real? And they're moving the wall around like that?
5 minutes. Look at this thing.
I think he sat on it and almost pushed it over. And now
That's
he's
not-
trying to ride it
Fixing
up.
the Great Wall of China.
I wouldn't film that. I would not film that. Apparently they say they fixed it, but like even still, like I would not fuck with that. That's definitely a crime.
The more we traveled together, the more we learned about each other.
I got bit by something. I was working out and doing my zero transformation, and then something bit me.
I learned that I'm pretty allergic to bees,
Wait, what?
and that mopeds are strictly reserved for Ilya and I. Our camera guy wasn't allowed anywhere near.
Okay, we're done. You're so confident.
I feel like they did that on purpose.
Oh, I was saying that too.
Pretty allergic to bees, and that mopeds are strictly reserved for Ilya and I. Our camera guy wasn't allowed anywhere near.
I don't know. That looked like staged. Top comment. Let's see the top comments. Let's see here. What the Dobriks are saying. Brother casually dropped the toughest vlog out of anyone the last 3 years. What do you mean by that?
This is so tough.
63K views. I mean, likes.
Jesus, this video made me realize his vlogs are so 1,000% more entertaining than most content. What is the hypnosis going on here? Jason crying because he doesn't have to do TikTok lives anymore is killing me. That is funny.
That is very funny, actually.
Dude has legit the best content on YouTube. But don't give a fuck and drop a bomb after 3 years of nothing. Well, you know why he was gone, right? It wasn't like a self-imposed exile. I mean, kind of was, but because of something.
Frankly, good chance they don't. It's like, I think the vast majority of people that watch his content.
That's incredible. I guess that just goes to show you kind of that nobody cares and nobody knows. Nobody cares, nobody knows. Did I close the vlog? Fuck me.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay.
We're done.
You're so confident.
Luckily, when we got to Egypt, we traded those 2 wheels for 2 humps. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. This is the biggest one, right? Yeah. All jokes aside, saying that.
So you're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes like that. It's not funny. It's not.
So how many places did they go?
I mean, the breadth of it is impressive.
Yeah, they said it very briefly at the beginning. I don't know if this was the actual intent, but I mean, they were at the Great Wall and they're at the pyramids. I think they're going to the 7-1.
Oh, so they're actually doing that.
Yeah, he says it quickly.
Wow, they barely explained that. That's a huge... Dude, what the fuck? How much did it cost to fly his whole crew around to 7 different countries? What the hell? Where's he getting all this money from?
SeatGeek.
Zila?
And
why are they paying him, though? Because it's just...
Well, maybe they're not. If he is a part owner or investor or something, maybe that is just part of this is marketing.
I don't know.
I weren't convinced. This entire place reeked of conspiracies and aliens. What is an alien?
Pero an alien is somebody that does not live in the United States. They travel here illegally.
Fuck, Mary, kill Susie.
Zane's Middle Eastern, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Didn't he get in trouble for doing like racist voices before? I remember that was like his first big controversy, David Dobrik's.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, yeah, that's, you know.
He did like Asian, like stereotypical
I don't know if you heard this,
voices.
Nate, but one of them raped someone.
I mean,
yeah, that was
it's just so weird. Whatever.
These guys are up to crazy shit.
See Natalie Ilya.
Bro, what the fuck?
No, you can't do that. That's weird.
That's so weird.
Here you go. You go. Okay, kill Ilya.
Stop it. Just stop it right now. Don't you feel dead inside?
They must.
You travel around and you're his lap. You laugh like that. You force yourself to laugh for him. That's got to feel dirty, slutty.
You slut.
They are. They're sluts for him.
I picture them like when they come into their own hotel room, like a office worker coming home after work, like just putting on
It's the mascot. It's the mascot with the head off.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I believe these kids.
Here you go. You go. Okay, kill Ilya. Are you married?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm looking for number 2. How many camel for she?
How many camel? How many camel would you have to give for one woman?
Depends of the woman if it's beautiful or not.
What is this tourist attraction that you just come? He's like your resident Arab racial joke partner.
Right.
Come sit with me for a day, and I'll bounce. You can bounce racist jokes off me.
A goat. We had a big night ahead of us, so I visited one of the best tailors on earth.
Oh,
He's made suits for everyone from Obama to James Bond himself. I won't lie, I really
This guy
don't
is
remember
creepy.
him being
I don't
this
like
touchy.
him.
Billion.
His whole shtick is really creepy. Like, it was funny once, but it actually started making me feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, and this is...
The likelihood of someone in his videos not wanting to be exposed to that is very high, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. It's almost certain. Yeah.
I just assumed it was a cultural thing.
Let me undress this pasty white boy. Leave it a little bit harder. Just a little
does
bit
this
harder.
too.
You could tell this whole
That's crazy.
It was funny for like one video, but then it gets very
uncomfortable.
He always says like, "Oh, this young boy came to me."
This white young boy.
Yeah.
A Chinese young boy came to me.
experience is making Natalie jealous, so I offered to buy her a dress myself.
Tape measurement or the old school Indian hand measurement?
Old school.
We'll go old school. Okay, we have to turn the camera off for that.
What kind of travelers would we be if we weren't embracing the culture around us? And there was no better place to embrace that culture than Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
What's bizarre is like there's songs that will come on and people will just start shaking their ass.
Who's that girl? Is that someone in the vlog
No,
squad?
I don't think so.
Someone they picked up in Brazil?
It's local.
To my knowledge, yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah, I know.
It's a regular day in our life.
Wait, she sounds American. Yo. Oh, is that his girl? Or wait, is that someone else? For sure. He's like, can we film it? Like I'm like interested in you.
Yeah,
he doesn't do that.
Watch how he looks at the camera. He hides the camera.
Were you watching?
No. Whoa! No. Hold on. Dude, bro, there were multiple angles.
He edited this fucking video. He edited
Come on.
He edits the video.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have proof of him editing this video on his Snapchat.
You son of a gun.
That was
So
100%
cringe.
David
Stop.
propaganda.
Yes.
He's not interested.
So weird.
It seems like a fucking
Is this for like
nightmare to edit.
high schoolers, like to live their fantasies?
Yeah.
Who's watching?
You know, that's one of the things that Seth would do for them. Seth had a company like where he would hire extras.
Right.
Yeah. So
He
he
still
would bring
does
in
that, I
people.
think.
Yeah, I think he still does. Yeah, certified casting, I think it's called. But to make the parties look like they're more full. Excuse me. But yeah.
I don't think he edited this. This seems like way too tedious to put all this shit together. Oh yeah, so again,
That's all we
one of
get
the
of
main
that
criticism was that he was subjecting his friends to dangerous stunts. And then watch this.
I think I sped this up. Just yeah.
Look at this. He has Jonah driving into a fucking.
Wait, Jonah's driving?
Yeah, he's
What?
driving a car into a pool.
Wait, how
Really?
can you tell it's him?
How do you know?
You see when he gets out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
what?
Also, the chance that he's drunk is high, right? He's most likely drunk doing that.
Probably, yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure did you guys have a stunt coordinator on set and a medic?
I remember, didn't Jonah get hurt
Yeah.
like years ago on a motorcycle? He like tried to jump over
Yeah.
the pool.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be like a
Throw-
play
it's
on
a
that?
little-
Now do a car?
I mean, it's
throwback.
I feel like
Yeah.
he's almost doing this as a fuck you.
Yeah.
to-
Big fuck you.
Just saying, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of like edgy jokes about like the priest, for example. Maybe it is a little bit of a fuck you.
Okay. We'll
Very
see what
cool.
happens. Let's get those
Yeah.
lawsuits piling up.
Our lives are so fun.
Take your blindfold off, but don't turn around.
What is possibly behind me in the middle of fucking Rhode Island?
We?
I can't, dude. Don't even tell me, please. Can I just walk that way and leave?
We're staying at the Conjuring House. We're spending the night.
Why the fuck would you agree to come?
Go.
Listen, guys, I got somewhere to be.
I promise.
Time to get shredded.
This is my first step into the exercise world.
Get set, go.
I'd be lying if I said the last couple of years were my healthiest or my happiest. I let go of myself and stopped doing the things that I really enjoyed.
Like funding Jason.
Maiming my friends.
I've let myself go. And Jason is wandering the streets like a stray dog. It's time to come home, Jason. Papa's
Bring him home.
got a new leash.
And believe it or not, my old podcast was at the top of my list. And there was only one man who missed it more than me. It's going to be fun. We're going to do it again. Hey, there's no way.
Dude,
oh my God, this is so sad.
Kind of
So sad. Do you know, like, this is so real. Like, he is so.
This is the only real thing in this entire video is him crying right now.
Gosh.
He's still in TikTok mode.
Like a really sad
David,
news
thanks for the
anchor.
microphone.
Sometimes we can all use a small helping hand. And there's no one smaller than my little guy, Ilya. And as much as I hate to admit it, I could really use some help from my best friend.
Enough montages, man. Let's cut to the fuck. Oh, so here he is. Here's the reveal.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the new and improved my best friend, David Dobrik.
I mean, he got jacked. He did.
How long has it been?
I think it must have been a year. I think.
I think they said 6 months, right?
Yeah, I think he said yes.
You can do that in 6 months.
That can happen in 6 months?
If you're rich and you
Really?
take
But-
something, maybe.
I believe it.
He doesn't
I watched
look like
a
he's on
video. I watched a video, and I believe the claim is that this happened in 4 months.
Oh, that's
Ow.
not. Is that possible? Okay.
Well, the whole journey from the extended video, the whole journey's a year, but he was kind of slacking when they're doing the world tour. And then they ended off with a 72-day challenge where he's officially like chiseled.
Chiseled.
So you're, it's, yeah.
Oh, but he
Technically
did
a
it.
year,
He
but-
did do it.
I mean, yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
Don't take that away from him. If I can't,
I thought
can't-
this was photoshopped when I
It looks
saw the
photoshopped.
screenshots.
Everybody's saying it looks like the first
Yeah.
face
Is nobody
transplant.
else going to say it? Because I will.
Say what?
That he might be on.
He's on fucking steroids.
That's what I'm asking, because how
Yeah.
would you do it so quickly?
He's not
That's
that
how.
jacked.
Well, it enhances, right? It makes
Yeah,
you
it
look
makes it way
like a
easier.
superhero.
He's on steroids.
He looks great.
Yeah, because I
Like,
mean,
He looks
I haven't.
like he worked hard for like a
no,
Marvel
he
movie.
would have to work hard still.
All those guys take steroids.
But
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not that big. I thought people who take steroids look
but
like
Ethan,
Bradley
like
Martin.
even my trainer doesn't have abs like that. Like that's like exaggerated.
Well, she probably doesn't like starve herself, which is what you need to do to get abs like that.
Oh.
I mean,
I
it's definitely possible.
In 4 months.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows?
My guess
It's
would be
possible.
more likely than not. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Carnivore diet will
I
fix
think
that.
because he's promoting that company, which is the fitness company, he probably used something
Very motivated.
to help him out a lot. Not motivation, but like enhance his look.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know for sure. I don't know
You
for
would
sure.
still need to put in the work.
But it
For
sure,
sure, yeah.
looked like that.
Holy shit!
He looks weird that he's flexing. He'd look like better and less weird if he wasn't like doing whatever he's doing there.
Oh my god! I cannot believe you have like a full.
Is she wearing a wig?
No.
Mm-mm.
That's
You
Olivia
know what I'm
Jade.
talking about, right? Yeah, I know who she is.
Mhm.
Who is
I do. It's very like
That's the girl who
bouncy.
cheated to get in college. Her parents went to jail.
Yeah.
No shit. That's her?
Oh, that's
she's-
her?
I think she's or last I heard they were dating maybe, but I don't know. They're friends.
David Dobrik.
Last I heard, she's dating Jacob Elordi.
Wait,
Yeah, that's
what's her
her.
name? What's her name?
Olivia Giannulli.
Jade.
Yeah. Oh.
Her last name is Giannulli. Her social media name is Olivia Jade.
Oh yeah. Okay, I forgot.
Yeah, she's back.
She's back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Cool.
I mean, she's been back. People people welcomed her back immediately. I guess, and there's just some truth to it. It's more her parents being psycho than her.
That's actually insane. Hot.
It's flipped.
Yeah, I'm passing another.
My boy.
I'm gonna go sign up for Sila. I'm like horny looking at this. Like I want to lick it. Like your face that does not go together.
It's this that scared you guys.
Insane. Obviously scared you as well. You surpassed me. I look fucking terrible right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that dude's been
I
working out
just don't
forever.
Buy it. I just don't buy it. I could be wrong. I'm far from an expert.
it is a cut though. He's on a crazy calorie cut.
I mean, that could be part of it. I mean, that definitely is part of it to make it even more accentuated. But
yeah.
I've seen dudes that just drink water for 14 days and that's it. They don't eat food or anything.
To get that cut, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It is. It's like that. It is like that.
Those abs are bulging though. Like it's not just that he's like lean. Like they're muscular.
Yeah.
So you think he's on steroids?
I'm not sure. I mean, it definitely is possible. I mean, it doesn't have to be a full,
Look
big
at his
dose.
face, guys. Look at this fucking monster.
Oh God! I can't believe you made me do this with my girlfriend here.
As many of you know, I own a pizza place here in LA called Dobrik's, and while we were traveling,
Smash cut.
Dude, I gotta say, the way he monetizes is impressive. Like every fucking scene.
Yeah.
Is like,
Yeah.
And it's
driving
pretty
to a revenue source.
It's pretty natural, like for
Yeah,
a
it
viewer.
is.
Yeah,
It doesn't feel like mega like it's obvious, but it doesn't feel. Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why Casey loves him.
Right.
Casey like admires him.
He's good at that format.
So today
for sure.
we got him a gift from our friends at SeatGeek. SeatGeek is an amazing app that helps you buy tickets in literally the easiest way possible. You've seen them help me surprise my friends with brand new cars. So today, they're going to help me surprise all the Dobrik's employees.
That's all he said about them.
He's still doing
For
Tesla.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Teslas.
That's all he says.
That's all he said about them, the whole video.
But they all get in the Tesla. I mean,
what's that have to do with SeatGeek?
But I think that's the charm of it, just making it seem natural. But they all, I don't know, the audience knows where it comes from, and then he does spend a little bit more time.
I think he mentions it again at the end.
He does?
I think.
With Tesla. So please, if you ever need tickets to literally anything, click the link in my description and use the code David10 for 10% off your next purchase for new and repeat customers. Okay, Emma's our first one.
That was a shit plug. I'm bro. Pay me
way better.
Show SeatGeek what they're missing. Come on.
Yeah.
I've tried. They don't want to work with me. I was one of the first influencers they ever worked with. Did you know that? On Ethan and Hila channel.
It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Emma, let's do it.
Obviously owned by anti-Semites.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, open it up.
I just.
Anyway, his Oprah arc, he giving out Teslas.
Yeah, this
By
is
the way, the minute they accept those car keys, they owe the government like $10,000. For real, they do.
We're having anybody.
Oh my god.
I'm just gay. Yeah.
Beast. And then another money scene.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a Beast. I think Beast paid him for this.
Wait, David, lift up your shirt.
You'll see.
And we did it. Yeah. So, you want to head outside?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. Dude, I should have fucking known. It's fucking North Carolina right now, fucking New Year's Eve.
You think David would have flew all the way out to North Carolina?
Yeah, he was super hyped for it. I was like, why are you so hyped?
Have helped the squad get jacked and have been
Honestly, everybody's getting jacked right now. It's almost cooler in counterculture to look like a little.
I don't find
Dope.
it like. I don't know. I'm not into it.
Counterculture, guys, stop working out. I've been saying
I thought
this.
he looked fine before.
Let's get back. Let's make it on TikTok, guys.
He looked fine before. He looked like a normal person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now?
Now he looks like a red flag.
Right.
Amen.
Maybe that's a good thing. You know?
Yeah.
Knowing what we know about it.
Yeah.
Let's push that red flag
So
forward.
it's time for you to get something.
Oh my god!
It's 100% yours.
No, you gotta look. You gotta look. You gotta look.
The first thing he does,
Sell that shit.
yeah, or take that
Immediately.
decal off
But
immediately.
they said they flew out to North Carolina. You gonna drive it back to LA?
You'd have to truck
They're
it back.
gonna truck it back.
You'd
Probably.
have to put it on a tow truck.
I'll go a step further. He didn't give him
Sell
my
it.
car. This is just
Okay.
an advertisement.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a rental with a sticker on it,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past
I
anyone.
mean, they're all friends. Yeah.
yeah. He better be driving that thing in future vlogs.
Exactly. Yeah.
Stupid ass Feastables logo on the side.
Exactly. You can't take that off either.
I just realized that Mr. Beast's neighborhood.
Yeah, that's his like little fucking Stepford town. That he built.
Dude, I love the audio, the music with the.
What is this
AI.
audio?
It sounds like hell.
Because the music is blasted so loud.
The full 45
Now, what was that one? There's another one.
Well, what?
What was this? Oh, here.
Snapchat.
That's a clothing brand. He was wearing it when he
Young
was receiving
LA?
the car.
Oh, there
Yeah.
is another sponsor.
Damn.
Oh, how has he done
Who
it?
is this?
So what did he get?
Oh
Like
my
$20 million in sponsorships or something?
I guess maybe he does not care about the
I guess if he's making that
monetizing
much,
on
yeah.
YouTube. This
the
is
full
crazy.
45-minute Zila doc about the transformation is live now. Linked in description. Go check it out.
Bro, you gotta make a return to the vlogs now.
Just because I'm ripped.
Yeah.
What did Beast say?
Says you gotta return to the vlogs now. Just because I'm
Oh.
ripped? Yeah. All right. Well, he's back. Let me see if there's any other-
Fantastic.
So there's a weird link in the description called Sanctuary of Christ, the Redeemer.
What?
in his video.
What is
Wait.
that?
Go to the bio.
And my virus program is stopping me from clicking the link.
No, what?
Yeah.
Hold the phone.
What does that mean?
All right, let's look at all the disclosures here. SeatGeek.
And then this Walmart link is weird.
Zila Fitness.
Okay.
Get the Zila app.
Right.
He doesn't say sponsored by, actually. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
We basically only wear Young LA in this video. And, boom, I saw you wearing a lot of Zila shit. Podcast episode. Posting every day on Snapchat. Pizza place, Dobrik's.
The Spotify one, it's only on Spotify and Apple. I'm curious if he has deals.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because he's not on YouTube. He hasn't secured
Bro,
that
who's
deal
his
yet.
manager? I would need
real.
that. You know what I mean? The hell? Tom's getting me there, though. Tom's all I need. All I need is Tom in my life.
Oh, Tom in my life.
He's getting money and making it all right.
Nice.
Buy Jimmy's chocolate. Walmart. What the fuck is this Walmart link?
This one's
That's
weird
Feastables.
too. No, it's not.
Hold on, let me click it.
Wait, separate?
Yeah. It's some fucking...
Toby Carbon Fiber Pickleball.
This is an ad too.
I thought it
I'm
was a
sure.
douchebag at first.
Wait, why are they... What? Why is it linked to a pickleball?
No, Toby... Who the fuck is Toby Carbon?
What is happening here?
And then, so...
Toby... Yeah, who the fuck? What?
I'm assuming it's an affiliate link.
It is. But why does it go to a pickleball paddle?
I think they're paid by Toby.
Wow. Oh my
Bro,
god.
there's no shot they're converting people with that link. What? Who the fuck's clicking that link and then buying a pickleball
So
paddle?
random.
Dude, what the hell is that? Where's the Jesus one?
So go down further. There you go.
Wait,
No,
what?
that's
Special.
that's the thing from Brazil.
Yeah, that's the Brazilian
that's the
landmark.
statue, yeah.
Oh.
That makes sense.
Okay, sorry, guys.
Probably because
No, you're good,
they
you're
got
good.
permission from them to
Yeah.
climb inside.
Because I
of it.
couldn't... That's what
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, I don't know
That
why
is
that's
sketchy.
happening, but
Okay.
Yeah, it's
False
just
alarm.
Brazil.
That was weird.
all right.
Wow.
To check out cool cars, go to this.
Wow.
These are just crediting the people in the video. I mean, I guess at least. All right.
All right, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's your uncle. Jeff responded to David's return on Twitter.
Really, I want to see.
Yeah.
Well, just kind of.
Let's see what Wittek had to say. New year, new me, new vlog. He said, do hairline transformation next and get to court. We're waiting, Dobrik. In a recent interview, Jeff confronts Casey about not releasing his documentary. I don't have time to get into that.
Yeah.
That's Sunday shooting. And also, I want to talk about Cody Koback, but we'll do that next time. Because it's Friday, baby, and we did.
Friday, baby.
So hopefully our house doesn't
burn down this
evacuated.
weekend. Absolutely.
But
We're not yet under evacuation, but I guess the neighbors are worried that it's getting close.
yeah, but they're kind of kooky.
They're kooky.
You know, with peace and love, of course.
With peace and love. Nice ladies.
Guys, when you're done downloading Zila, visiting Dobrik's, using SeatGeek, eating chocolates Feastable, and visiting Christ the Redeemer, head on over to Teddy Fresh.
What about Walmart?
Yeah, buying a pickleball paddle from Walmart. Head on over to teddyfresh.com and pick up this shirt.
Oh, apparently David owns the pickleball company.
What?
Why?
I don't
Why
have
the
an answer
fuck
for that.
does David
Oh
have
my
a
God.
Oh, yeah, just
pickleball-
sent this to me. Hold on.
But why?
I don't know. To make money.
But a pickleball paddle?
Maybe he's passionate about pickleball.
All right, let me hear this.
A lot of people are getting into pickleball.
Paddle coming out today, and I've named the brand after him. And it,
Oh, yeah.
Why? Who's this kid?
That's
His
I think
brother?
that's Toby, bro.
I think it's his brother, no?
Oh, okay.
Or I might be fully wrong on
Who
that.
cares about pickleball paddles?
Pickleball players do.
I mean, it's
Dog?
so niche, isn't it?
It's
No.
becoming pretty popular.
It's popping, dude.
Yeah.
Especially in LA.
Everyone's doing rock climbing and pickleball.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody invited me to do it. I'm like, I already rock climb. I'm already like, that's already like cringe. I can't do the pickleball too. That's too much. That's way too much.
Someone
All
should
right.
pick up badminton.
Olivia, thank you for the
Yeah.
wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's Friday, baby. Everybody, thanks for coming and watching and supporting the show. It's great to be back. It's great to see you. And hopefully everything goes okay this weekend. And this is the outro. Keemstar.
You shut up.
He's confused. He's confused again. And we'll see you guys all on Monday. So have a fantastic weekend.
Stay safe out there.
Stay safe out there.